Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey, what's up, guys? Ricky Mateka here. What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, we got Kumar in the house, Emily in the house. Come on, guys. Let's say what's up. Where you guys from? Let me know you're from in the chat box. That you hear me. Like, put a 1 in the chat box that you hear me. We got Richard. We got Bat Squeeze. We got Rodney. We got Kumar. We got Sanid. We got Info. We got Jackie. We got Bronco. Oh, Bronco's in the house, all right? We got New Jersey in the house. What's up? I'm coming here from live New Jersey. What's up? What's up, guys? We're gonna start in just a little bit. We just want to make sure that everybody gets on, so they can hear what we got to say. All right, so we got Sharin in the house. What's up? What's up? All right, a couple of names I can't pronounce, so I'll probably hack up your name pretty damn bad. We got Judith Hoffman. Oh my God, Judith Hoffman is literally OG. She's been around the industry for a long time. I'm glad to have you on here. All right. We got Jeff from Fort Lauderdale, Laura from New York. All right, is video available? I don't know. Is video available? We got Tim in the house. All right, cool. Look, guys, we got something really, really exciting. Let me put a 10 in the chat box if you can see the screen. It should say starting soon. How we start a wildly profitable 7-figure marketing business and get your commission check tonight. Put a 10 in the chat box if you see that. Okay, we got Megan, we got JD, we got Judith, we got Mike, we got Emily, we got Anna, we got Syed, we got Rolif, we got Joe, we got Lucy. Okay, we got Kumar. All right, cool. See, look, you guys are in for really, really a special treat. I'm not even joking you. All right. Okay, I know this guy. His name is John Crescente. He is a 7-figure earner. He's been doing affiliate marketing before I probably even started affiliate marketing. And you guys are really in good hands. I mean, do you want to be affiliate marketers? Okay, put a 10 in the chat box. I mean, put a 1 in the chat box. I said a 10. Put a 1 in the chat box. Want to be affiliate marketers? Put a 1 in the chat box. All right, I want to see a lot of 1s coming down the screen. Okay, we got Mike, we got Sharon, we got Lucy, we got Syed, we got whatever. We got Rashid, Info. Awesome. Look, guys, there's many ways to skin a cat in this industry. There's so many ways to make money online, but the best way that you make money online is you learn from people that are already doing it and doing it successful. See, I don't bring anybody on my trainings that cannot help you prosper and help you get to where you need to be. I mean, if I did that, you probably would not hear my name. So let me ask you this question. Put a 1 in the actually put a 2 in the chat box if you know me, Ricky Mateka. Put a 2 in the chat box if you know me. Put a 1 if you don't know me. Wow, a lot of people do know me. All right, cool. A couple of 1s. All right, it's all good. So anyway, for the people that don't know me, my name is Ricky Mateka. I am a software developer. I've been developing for 18 years. I'm an internet marketer. I've generated over $18 million online since 2011. I chose to go off by myself in 2011. I left the man, stopped working for the next person, and I just decided to take the leap of faith and trust my intuition, trust my skill set, and just take the wild ride. And now it's 2018, and I'm still here, still kicking, and I'm bringing really, really good people on. Okay, that's a familiar. That's all right. You're gonna get to know me tonight. You're gonna get to know John Crescente. Put a 7 in the chat box if you know John Crescente. And I'm probably it's Crescente. I'm probably not saying that right, but John's the man.
I don't pronounce my name right. You know each other for how long, man?
This is how you know this is live in effect. Yo, there's a lot of people know you, John. There's a lot of people know you here. All right, cool. Well, anyway, so you know what John does is he figured out ways to earn a lot of money online without having to own one single product. I mean, think about that. So if you never had to do a product, you never had to do customer service, you never had to do fulfillment, you didn't have to do everything in between from the copywriting to the landing pages to doing advertisements, okay, to understanding like how to make your own ads, okay, to get in affiliates to do it for you. See, what John figured out is a way to literally take any product in any niche and make hundreds of thousands of dollars over it. Now, I'm not going to say that every product that you do is going to be a winner, okay? Just like e-commerce, if you do AliExpress, you do Shopify, okay? Or if you do any type of, product type marketing, you know that every product's not going to be a winner. But what if John was to show you a strategy that where, number one, you didn't have to write any ad anymore. Number two, you didn't have to create any landing page because they're already done for you. Number three, okay, he showed you, okay, super affiliate tricks to make this stupid simple that you can get into pretty much any niche, okay, and follow the simple techniques that he does to make money. Would you be excited? I mean, put excited in the chat box right now. Put excited in the chat box if that excites you. We should see a ton of exciteds coming up. Yep. John, they are excited. Okay, we got Sid, we got Rodney, we got JD, we got Mike, we got SD, we got Chris, we got Info, we got Edward, we got Ronald. Okay, we got Innerbound. All right. So look, guys, we're gonna get started in just a few minutes. We're just waiting for a few more people to come. I'm happy for you to be here. And for this person that said blah, 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 well, listen, if you think this is blah, 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 then you probably should shut this off because this is not for you. I mean, I'll call you out. Like, literally, I've been on hundreds, maybe even thousands of webinars, and I've seen all types of people. If you want to, I mean, seriously, if you want to get something out of tonight, then you're going to have to put all your focus, all your effort, your note-taking, and everything into it. If you do not want something out of tonight, then you should probably not be on this webinar, and you should probably just leave. I mean, I don't want anybody here that's not serious about making money online, because this is what we're going to teach you. And we're going to show you strategies tonight that's going to help you become profitable. So if you have not made any money online, well, this is probably for you. And even if you did make money online, well, this is probably for you because you're not doing what John does. I'm guaranteeing that. So where's the chat box? Okay, so if you're on a web browser, you're going to see on the top, actually they moved it right now. On the right side, on the little right side menu bar, there's going to be a little cloud. You click that, and it'll open up a chat box. If you're on the desktop version, you're going to see a little bit of a little chat where you can just type in your questions. And we're going to answer as many questions as possible. Just please, what I want you to do is stay focused, pay attention, and listen to the content, because we got, one thing I like to do is I like to have a lot of educational value. We're going to teach you something tonight. We're going to give you something that you can leave here. Even if you choose not to join John's network later, you're going to be able to learn from it and implement it. If you're an action taker, well, guess what? We want you on. If you're not an action taker, well, then please just shut off this webinar because it's not for you. Okay, I mean, are you an action taker? Put a yes in the chat box if you're an action taker. Come on. If you're an action taker, put a yes in the chat box. I got a lot of yeses coming down. All right. We're going to see. We're going to see if you're an action taker. All right. All right, cool. So, John, why don't you come on and just introduce yourself a little bit? Tell them who you're about.
What's up, people? So, yeah, great. Well, thanks for the intro, Ricky. Badass. You still, I think it's so funny. Nobody can pronounce Cristani though. No, it's I've heard a million different pronunciations of it, but whatever. So hey everybody, I see Luella, Liz, everybody, Mike, Bethany, Karen, Judith Hoffman. That sounds familiar. Kumar, etc.
Oh, Judith Hoffman's an OG. She's been around since my Weblify days. I'm talking about like 2011, dude.
Wow. So what I'm going to be going over today, everyone, is how to start a wildly profitable 7-figure marketing business and start earning your first commissions tonight. So Ricky's known me for a bit. I learn a lot from Ricky, and Ricky invited me on here to share a bit with you about what I've been doing over the past few months here, and it's been pretty incredible. So just a little background on me. You see, that's me over there with the big beard. That's my wife. That's my kid, and one of our passions is is traveling. So that's us in Kauai, and we've really everything I've done has been to create a business that allows me to run it from anywhere in the world. Now, for those of you on if you're wondering if this webinar is worth your time, I'll let Forbes speak for me. Forbes had an article about me recently where they said John Crestani is the high prophet of lifestyle design, and I'll bring up the article right here. And that's something I take very seriously. I believe that our businesses are meant to support our lives and generate money for us so that we can do what we are truly passionate about. And that's really what this system, this model that I'm going to share with you, and that Ricky wanted me to share with you, is all about. So what I'll be going over today is the exact strategies that I've used to grow my marketing business to earning $1.5 million in 5 months. This is without any prior audience or following or subscribers, anybody on an email list or anything. You don't need any of that. This is without any product, so you don't have to, e-commerce is great, but what I'm going to show you doesn't require, any sort of trade agreements with China, or, any sort of drop shipping. This is without having any clients, so, you aren't going to have to start some sort of social media marketing agency or get clients or go on sales calls or talk to people. This is no talking to people. It may not seem like it, but I'm actually an introvert by nature. And this is also without having to deal with any employees or virtual assistants or anything. And if you're wondering what amount of that 1.5 million is profit, I put some big yellow arrows over here just to show you kind of what I'm pulling in, so you know what I'm talking about. Now, what I'm going to be showing you is literally working right now. So I showed this system to a very small group of beta users, and these are the results, and this is literally happening right now. This is Frank Battiston. He said, maybe I got lucky, but his ad spend was $200, and he made over almost $1,000. So he made over $750, and you're seeing he's making over $400 in a single day, applying what you guys are going to see in this training. This is Gabriel. Again, I'm bad at pronouncing names too, but Gab Dor or Dior or something. But he said, woke up this morning, logged in, I made my first commission. So people who are just starting are able to apply this and make this happen. So guys, please, before we get started, shut off. If you have other tabs open, shut them off. If you have a cell phone, if it's not on silent, put it on silent. Because I'm going to be going over everything to help you go from zero experience to a lot of success. This is Tim Gregory. He just sent me this message today. My first sale ever, an awesome start to my day. So he made this in the morning, $460. I'm sure for a lot of you, that would be amazing. And he said, all I did was what you said to do. So this is something, follow the steps, take notes, stay focused, and do not sway from the plan, is what Jason Roman does. This is literally working right now, okay? So please give this the time of day. If you've been looking to start an internet business, this is going to be the best, fastest way to get started. And not only that, but the last time I taught people anything, okay, the last time I was asked that I was brought on to teach people anything, I took on some students about 2.5 years ago, and the results have been much more than a couple $100. I've created over 5 millionaires from my people who have followed my teachings. This is Tyler Ellison. He's a pastor, or I think he still is a pastor in the Mormon Church, but he's making a lot more money now. He made $1.4 million last year. He said, hey, John, just thought I'd show your training, what your training enabled me to do. Thank you so much. This is Brian Pfeiffer. He's a club promoter in Las Vegas. Badass dude. He's there hanging out with some friends, I'm guessing of his, and he said he cracked 7 figures last year. Here's Ronnie Sandlin, a student of mine and a friend now. His fiance Sabrina. They've made over 7 figures last year applying what I've taught them. And Jordan, he moved to Puerto Rico. He was making so much money he wanted lower taxes, so he moved to Puerto Rico. This is the view from his penthouse. Made 7 figures last year. They had a kid, got married, had a kid. I didn't cause that, but when you make a lot of money, it can help people out in whatever situation.
Oh, John, I know Jordan, bro. I met him in Puerto Rico just like 2 weeks ago, bro. Yeah, man. I met him in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Oh, you know, okay. Jordan was a copyright. Jordan was doing freelance writing.
Yeah.
Before he found out about me, and he became a student. Dude, he blew up. Dude, he's made so much money. It's like I
asked him. So I said, he's like, so what do you do? So I do a lot of webinars. I do a lot of traffic strategy. I do a lot of Facebook marketing. I said, so what do you do? He says, I do affiliate marketing. It was like that simple. But no, seriously, I really met him like 2 weeks ago. Wow, this is crazy shit. All right, cool.
Dude, Jordan, he bought another house in Las Vegas. Dude, he's a beat. He was low key, and it's funny because he messaged me what my most successful students. It's funny, they'll go dark on me for like a long time. Like I didn't hear from him for like 9 months, and he's like, John, I racked in, like, he made multiple millions of dollars. Yeah. He's like, dude, I had no idea about this whole world.
But guys, you are in good hands. I mean, I literally just met Jordan in Delrado Beach 2 weeks ago.
So funny.
Okay, 2 weeks ago. You're in good hands. You're learning from a guy who teaches this person that affiliate marketing is the way to go. And listen, really, really pay attention.
Cool. Yeah, Jordan's a good guy. And what's funny is, like, he used to live in San Diego, and he was struggling. And since then, his life, I mean, he's put up bigger numbers than me sometimes. Like he's become a thief. It's really exciting seeing the sort of success that people, and the levels people can take it to. So, this is the view from his penthouse in Puerto Rico. Super awesome. Now, a little bit about how this is going to be different is, look, guys, I've been there. I spent, I don't have any sort of natural skills or anything in here, but I spent 4 years buying other make money online programs. I was trying for years to make it work, and I'll explain that. This model is proven. So this is used by some of the smallest. I showed you guys making a couple $100s a day, and some of the largest. I'm showing you guys that are making millions, and marketers in the world. And also, this requires very little effort. This is a method that can truly enable you to live the 4-hour work week. This is a way to keep your time to yourself. And guys, stick with me to the end of this training. And just for staying to the end, I'm going to be giving you guys a free marketing course. I'll give you guaranteed entry into a top affiliate program, and I'll make an offer. We'll talk about this more later. I'll make an offer for a few people to work with me. Now, who this webinar is for? If you're an employee like I was, and you're tired of working for a boss, you're tired of earning a wage or salary, you're tired of that 9-to-5 grind, this is a way out. If you're an entrepreneur, let's say maybe you're starting some businesses on the side, or maybe you're driving Uber or whatever, but you're looking for a way to make a big income online, this is the way. Or if you're a marketer, if you're currently running a marketing business or whatnot, and you're looking to add another stream of income, this is a very easy way to add another stream of income to what you're currently doing. Now, a few rules I just wanted to say in advance is, guys, look, this isn't get rich easy, okay? This takes work. This takes good, honest work, folks. So nothing works unless you do. And also this will be interactive. So guys, can some of you name where you guys are coming from today? I just want to see some of the people on here. Where are you guys coming from in the world? Love to see kind of or in the US.
In the house. We got Sweden in the house. We got Oregon in the house. We got Bayonne, New Jersey. Now we got Iowa. We got Mexico. We got Brooklyn, Portugal, Australia, Singapore, Fort Lauderdale.
Singapore, Australia. Wow.
Yeah,
Super.
Canada, Siberia. This is a mixed crowd, John. I'm telling you, very mixed.
Dude, this is all over. That is awesome. You a couple people from Canada. No, JD, I see you. Cool. South Carolina, Florida, Nova Scotia, Bill.
We got Pennsylvania, Cayman, New Zealand, Chicago, Australia, Seattle, Australia.
People all over. Cool. That's
all
right.
over.
Jeff Morgan, Melbourne. Great stuff. So again, what we're going over doesn't require any of the following. I don't know what you've known about marketing up until this point, but what I'm going to be showing you requires no audience, no following. It requires no product. You're not going to have to inventory anything. This requires no clients, no talking to people, okay? And no employees or virtual assistants or whatever people call them. So before I go into the training, just to give you guys a little background on myself and who I am and why I'm here. My name is John Crestani. Crestani, not Crisanti, not Cristini, not.
I thought I was in Starbucks, bro.
I'm originally, I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I just bought a 4.5-acre horse ranch out in Malibu, which is kind of like a bit north of Los Angeles. It's kind of we're in the mountains. So and I grew my marketing business from nothing to doing over $400,000 a month in less than 4 years' time. Right now, this year, I've been hitting over $500,000 a month. So just to give you guys an idea, not to brag, but just to show you guys, look, I know what I'm talking about. It's not about the money, it's about the freedom, but money helps. Now, I wasn't born rich. When I started doing this, I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. I had very little money in my bank account. I had low four figures. And, also I'm not a whiz kid. I didn't start this with any natural talents. I don't know programming. I don't have any, video editing skills or any crazy stuff like that. I was passionate and also I don't know, somebody said this on YouTube, but being white never helped me. It doesn't, your skin color doesn't matter on the internet. There's no privilege there. Now, where I got started was, I don't know how many people have heard of this book that I have on the screen right now, The 4-Hour Work Week. Where I got started was I read this book back in 2009, and this book goes over about how to, it goes over case studies and examples. It shows a lot of people who are basically traveling the world or spending time with their family or whatever, but they have internet businesses that provide passive income to support their lives, and they just kind of do what they want with their family. Then it goes over hundreds of people in there, and I read this book and I said, I want to do that. I want to do that too. But the problem with the book is that there was never a blueprint. There was never any easy to follow system to get you there. And I got all amped up after reading that book, but what ended up happening is, lots of people have seen that book, but I got amped up after I read that book, but after that I had no direction, and I spent 4 years, 4 hours would be great, 4 years right in this cubicle you're seeing right in front of you right here. I spent 4 years working for a corporation as an analyst, spending an hour and 15 minutes and drive and, each way to work, and never getting paid a lot. And what I realized is the corporate route, you will never get paid what you are worth, because the companies you are working for their goal is to pay you as little money as possible and to make as much money from you. So you are never going to win in this system. And I realized that early on. I could go on about that for hours, but I realized that early on, and I decided I need to get out of this. I met a mentor. You see him on the screen right there in the cool jacket. His name is Kelly Felix. He went by the name, for people who have been around for a while, he went by the name The Rich Jerk. That was his online pseudonym. And he made tens of millions of dollars without any employees, on his own, without any physical product. And I met him in a special mastermind, marketers mastermind in Hollywood, second floor of the Roosevelt Hotel. And I asked him, at the time I was near broke. I think I had $2,000 to my name, and I said, how do you do this? I'm trying to make an online business. What advice would you give a younger version of yourself? Because this is what I want to do, and I'm dedicated. And what he told me were some very simple steps. It was funny because he said, he gave me his email, and I wrote him, and he told me, like, his email was literally like 5 sentences or 4 sentences, but I took what he told me and I applied it. And the first year I started applying what he told me and followed his advice, which was very simple. I went from making $60,000 a year to making $388,000 a year. For those of you I noticed a lot of people are not from the US here. Everybody from the US recognizes the format of this template on the screen. For those of you not from the US, this is a tax return. A tax return in the US you can't falsify unless I want to get kicked out of the US, which I don't. I really like the US. This is a tax return. So, but I made $388,000 the first year I applied his teachings. I kept implementing 24/7. I didn't have a family at that time. I didn't have any sick, anything like that. And the second year I made $933,000 just continuing to implement the system he told me, continuing to implement just constantly like a maniac. And every year since then I've made at least $1 million. And frankly, after I made that $933,000, this sounds selfish, this may sound selfish, but I didn't want to teach. I traveled the world. I went to Egypt. I met my wife. I was crazy with my, I'd invite a dozen friends of mine. I'd buy them first class tickets with me to go to Morocco, just to hang out and, party. Here's me in Vegas, me and a couple buddies renting supercars to go just racing around the desert. I went bungee jumping, and I'm really big into extreme sports and skiing. Here's me in Lake Tahoe skiing some mountains with some friends. So just all around the world. And teaching was the last thing on my mind. Passing down what I had learned was the last thing on my mind. But I don't know if any of you believe in a higher power or creator or whatever. I won't go all crazy on you. But basically, I believe karma caught up with me, because what happened in 2016 was an article about me went viral. Somebody I met during my travels wrote an article about me, how a 28-year-old got fired and built a $500,000 a month business while traveling the world. And this article has been seen by millions of people. And I started instantly. I went from living in the shadows, doing my thing, partying in Vegas, buying bottles, whatever, to getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages every single week of people saying, hey, will you mentor me? Hey, what are you doing? How do you make this? How do you make this happen? How can you teach me, please? People begging me, I will fly anywhere, you tell me. And I realized that this was a major need in the world, and I believed it was a sign that I had to pay it forward. I had to pass this information along to the next. I had to talk about this. I had to pass this information forward. So when Ricky invited me on here today, I thought that was a perfect segue, and I prepared this training for you. Now, this is where I'm at today. As you see, my recurring revenues I don't make less than $100,000 any single month, and that's my last year's financial statement. This year, I've been making over $500,000 a month, and in 5 years, I went from working in that cubicle I showed you down here in 5 years to this is my little horse ranch. This is a 4-bedroom house. I got a jacuzzi right there. We got some animals. We've got a beautiful view of Malibu Creek State Park right there. That's a tack shed. And every single morning, I start off my morning with a nice run around this beautiful state park. And in 5 years, this is what's been possible for me. And I'm hoping that this information that some of you, that I'm going to convey to all of you, but maybe some of you will take action on, will help you realize whatever your dream is. This has been mine, but yours may be different. And what this is, and keep in mind, as I already mentioned, Ricky talked about Jordan. Jordan's been more successful. I'm not the most, my numbers are not the biggest by any means. Here's an example of somebody who's written up in the Atlantic, another affiliate marketer, Jesse Wilms, who made over $100 million. Here's an article in Bloomberg about another affiliate marketer, Robert Grin. He valued at over $180 million right now. But he had this really cool quote, which I'll explain why its personal significance to me. But he says, once you get the system working, it's like striking gold. You almost panic. When you see those commissions coming in online, when you see just from the screen, I don't know if you're sitting in front of a laptop or a desktop computer, just from this little box in front of you, just from tapping on the keyboard and clicking your mouse, you can actually produce income. You can produce money. In Robert Grin's case, he made $180 million, but you can produce a few hundred very easily. Just by doing that, it's scary. It's a weird feeling, okay? And lots of other people have been successful. So let's go get into the training. So what I'm going to be showing you guys today is a live demonstration. I was thinking about this, but Ricky was like, do it. I'm going to show you a live demonstration of my money-making method. I'm going to show you my 3-step system that I put together to eliminate risk and instability in my affiliate business. Okay, the 3 steps to set it up. Very simple. But I'll also be showing you the 7 biggest mistakes that affiliate marketers make when applying the system, which is paid advertising. So that I've seen a number of people come and go, and I really thought hard about these 7 biggest mistakes, and you'll want to take serious notes on that. Also be showing you how tech companies are literally giving away free money to help you start. This is an insane time in history for you to be here today, and for this to be this is insane, the free money that's being given away, I'll explain that. And at the end, I'll make an offer for a few people to actually work with me. We're growing my company too. So why you should pay attention? First off, guys, no matter where you're from, you can do this from anywhere. You can do this if you're on an island, on a hammock, or wherever, any place in the world. It doesn't require any technical skills, which is exciting. You don't need to have any prior experience of any technical things going into this. This only takes a few hours per week once you get it set up, and you can do this on your own schedule. So you don't have, there's no sort of, it's not like if you're in Australia, you need to wake up on US time or vice versa. This is your own schedule. It's computer stuff. And you don't need a lot of money to get started. You can do this no matter where you're from. So whether you're a citizen of the US or a citizen of Nigeria or Bangladesh or wherever, you can do this no matter what country you're from. It doesn't matter what age you are. This is one of those crazy things where it's really, it's the easiest place to get started, and it allows you to live a life of freedom. I believe freedom is the true American dream. So, and this is exactly what students of mine have been doing. I put in a few students of mine. they've made their dreams come true. I mean, this is crazy. Luis Nakamoto was a student of mine 2.5 years ago. He was making $40,000 a year. He made $44,000 profit in a month. Okay, this is like young kid, right? Here's a 15-year-old. He was one of my beta users of this program. Let me bring him up. It's pretty funny. This is a 15-year-old. He made his first commissions in his first day. This is insane. Let me check this out. Let me see if I can play. Oh.
My name is James McLaughlin, and I am coming from John Pastani's Internet Jet Set. I wanted to say that it works. I'm 15, and within one day I made my first commission.
So he goes on, but I mean, he's 15 years old and he made, look, do you see all those braces? I thought that was funny. So he's like a little pipsqueak and he's making money online. And there have been a lot of other people that have applied exactly what I've taught them and gone on to make significant sums of money. It's been all across the board, and it's really insane. And the fact of the matter is, all the trends are in our favor: consumer habits, internet usage. I'm not going to go on about that, but what I am going to go into is these are the simple steps to create a massive 7-figure affiliate marketing business. And once again, none of this I'm going over requires an audience, a product, clients, or employees. So what this does require is paid advertising is the way, the most fastest and effective way to reach people online. And it will get you a 7-figure income. And this is how I've become an internet millionaire. So as I said, guys, I talked with Ricky about this. I'm going to do a live demonstration of this method, but you know, we're doing this live, so I'm hoping I make money. Guys, I need to see you type in money. If you guys want to see this, type in money on here. If you guys are excited to see this, money, 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 money. Okay, because we're going to try to make some money live right here. Let's see, I need to see at least 100 monies. Super Money, David, Emmanuel, Lynn, Tamika, awesome. Dead white presidents, yeah. We need to get Obama on one of those currencies. So I just flip over to my other screen. So where I am is I'm in my affiliate tracking platform. So this is where I get my links. So what we're doing is we're advertising links. That's how we make the money. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm advertising a weight loss program. This is my link right here, and I'm just going to copy it to the clipboard. And we are going over to my ad network. Now what we're going to do is we're going to advertise my links, my ads. I've already set up my ads. As you see, we're advertising a weight loss program or diet program. And we're going to advertise a weight loss program. And where I'm putting my ads with this is I'm putting them on news sites. So people are going to see my ads, they're going to see my links, and I'm hoping they click on them. And when they click on them, I'll explain the whole system, but I'm going to start my advertising off. And when we finish the training in 30 minutes or so, or 40 minutes, I'm going to come back and we're going to look at the, I've loaded in $500 for the purposes of this demonstration, and we'll see what happens. So I just enabled this. We're going to return to this in a few, in like 30, 40 minutes after the training, and we're going to see how much money we make. So the only 3 things you need to have a 7-figure marketing business are these. So it's super simple, and this has been responsible for making me one of the top affiliates in the world. And this makes me upwards of $35,000 per day. Sometimes, you know, I've made over $35,000 a day in profit some days. So that's profit. Not always, but that's like the high points. Now, here are the 3 steps to a no product funnel. Is Facebook ads, pre-sell page, And number 3 is offer. Now, Facebook ads, this is to get people to listen to you. This is to get people's attention. The first thing in any business you need is people, okay? And to reach people, you know, a gas station, for instance, will place themselves on a highly trafficked corner of a street. So they're looking for traffic. That's how gas stations get people to view them. They're looking for traffic. Or in retail stores, they're looking for footfall. That's their word. They want to be on a street where lots of people are walking. So in Facebook billions of people use Facebook ads, and this is the easiest and the most effective way to get people's attention and get them to coming to your website. The second step is using a pre-sale page. Now, a pre-sale page, think of a web page, and this is to agitate their problem, focus their attention, and to transition them from, you know, a social browsing mindset to a buyer's mindset. We want them to buy whatever product we're recommending, because that's how we're going to make commissions. But a pre-sale page, and let me give you an example. I know we're running a little long on time, but if you guys don't mind, I'll show an example of a pre-sale page. I know we're taking a little bit long. I have a tendency to rant, if that's all right with you guys. So here's an example. Okay, people are cool with that. So here's an example of a pre-sale page. For a pre-sale page is basically an internet salesperson. In the olden days, people used to knock on doors to deliver sales pitches. Okay. Nowadays, you know, recently in the last 20 years or so, people used to call people, or people still do, you know, they call them on phones and to deliver a sales pitch. Nowadays, the most effective way to reach people is to deliver your sales message, you know, whatever you're using to sell your product, through websites. Now, this is an example of a web page or a pre-sale page I use to sell bed bug related products, bed bug eradication kits or whatever. Now, as you'll see, this is an effective pre-sale page, you know, exclusive, massive bed bug epidemic hits United States. And what it is, if people read through this, it takes them 5 to 15 minutes to read through this article. But if they read through this article, they will want to buy the product, okay? They will want to buy this product that we are recommending. This is our salesperson. It doesn't sleep, it's always on, and it sells without us having to talk to anybody. Okay, so this is our salesperson right there. And for the record, bed bugs are actually a really big growing problem in especially the United States because of global warming. They're making a big comeback. And then the third step is the offer. So you've got them on the ad, you sent them to your internet salesperson, and you want an offer that converts to a big, broad audience, and what I call cold. You want something that everybody's going to want, that many people, you know, are going to want to buy. So I use bed bug things. A lot of people are worried about bed bugs. Here's another great product. This is Christy Brinkley. She's selling skincare. She has her own line of skincare products, and she'll pay me $50 if I get anybody purchasing her skincare product. So this is what's called an affiliate offer, because Christy Brinkley is willing to pay me $50 to sell her skincare product. And Christy Brinkley's skincare product, I mean, obviously, look, it works amazing. I mean, I don't know Christy Brinkley much, but she's a gorgeous older actress. And look at her skin. I guess she's in her 60s. I looked it up. And with skin like that, my wife would hate me for saying this, but she looks amazing. She looks absolutely amazing. So obviously, she's got an amazing product that works and that will fly off the shelf. So this is an example of a product that works, that converts, that if you recommend it to people, people will buy. What's up, Ricky? Oh, so let me just make sure this. It looks like John is okay. So that's a great product. Now, here are the 3 critical keys to success. Okay, and get any of these wrong and the system will fail. So key number 1 is videos. You want to use, to really make everything work in today's environment, you have to be using videos. Videos work far better than images. I don't even understand. I go through my Facebook feed and a lot of people are still using images to sell products. Now, here's an example of what one of my, I have one of my affiliates for one of my ebooks put on. He used a video, and you can see from his results, he spent $547 and he made back over $4,600. And he was using a video ad, so he made over $4,000 profit. This guy's based in Romania. So videos are very effective and can get you a very high ROI. And this was in 1 week. So key number 2 is you want to get high click-through rates. So what that means for those of you who aren't familiar with what click-through rates are, basically you want to get people engaged in your product. And when I'm talking about click-through rates, I'm talking about, let me bring this up here. We want an effective pre-sale page. We want a pre-sale page that gets people from reading it, from reading the headline all the way down to expressing they are interested in purchasing the product. If our pre-sale pages are not getting people interested in purchasing the product, it's not working, right? Our salesperson has got to be effective. And here's an example of another pre-sale page I used to sell diabetes products, and I spent, sorry, this is one of my, this is one I used long ago. I spent $1,200 and I made $3,200. Okay, so $2,000 profit in roughly a week. And the third key is to only promote products that convert like crazy. Okay, again, you want to promote products that are massively successful, like what we see, you know, Christy Brinkley's skincare product, and Tools for Abundance. It was a product that was to lower blood pressure. Sorry about that. So you want to promote products that convert like crazy, like Christy Brinkley's skincare product. Obviously, look at that smile. You can't not buy it. And this is a product I personally promoted, and I spent, you know, I made $15,000. I spent $6,000 in a single day doing this. Okay, getting people to purchase Christy Brinkley's, recommending people to purchase Christy Brinkley's skincare product. So again, you want to promote products that many people are going to want to buy. Many people want to buy Christy Brinkley's skincare product. It's very easy to sell. Now, if it's so simple, why isn't everyone doing it? Okay? Why isn't everyone doing it? And the reason is there's 7 mistakes that separate people from trying to make this happen to being from small-time affiliates to what I call super affiliates. And I'm going to count down the 7 biggest mistakes here, from the 7th to down to the number 1. Now, the seventh biggest mistake I see people making is not advertising internationally. And guys, I'm going to go over questions at the end. Many of them are going to be answered during the training. Now, why don't people advertise internationally? I think a lot of people, and I'm talking to people in the U.S. right now, I think a lot of people don't advertise internationally, because maybe you're worried about laws of advertising overseas, or you think people don't speak English overseas, or you think people don't buy products. And the fact of the matter is, English is spoken all over the world. You have, even in France, there's 23 million people that can speak English. Okay, in Germany, there's 46 million people that can speak English. We have people all over the world, and people speak it in every country around the world. And what else is interesting is the people with the highest purchasing power in every country around the world speak English. So the people that have the most money speak English. So it's very easy to advertise in English internationally. And here's an example of a weight loss campaign I did in Brazil or in South America. And as you see, I didn't spend a lot of money. I spent $21 here. Okay. But I got 2,311 people, I don't know if you can see those numbers, going to my sales pitch. I got them going to my internet salesperson. Now, if I have 2,300 people reading a 5 to 15-minute article, I've got to get some of them buying. So that's an example of just how cheap it can be to advertise internationally. It's a huge advantage. People don't think of it, but there's nothing barring people from, you know, any country advertising in other countries. And here's an example of one of my students who targeted, he said, fringe geos. Somebody who's been on this webinar just like you. Puerto Rico, Seychelles. I didn't even know where Seychelles was, but he spent $200 and he made back $956. He made over $756. Targeting fringe geographies. So very easy. Big money though. Now the sixth biggest mistake, guys, if you do not get amped up about, if you do not take this one seriously, you are seriously missing the boat on one of the biggest this is something that is going away. This is something that is going away so fast. This is a very special time and place you can use to get started. Now, a big mistake I see people doing is not using free ad network credits. I'm going to show you guys this. YouTube is giving you $100 in free ad credits. They're letting you start advertising for free. They're giving you $100 free when you spend $25. Now the thing is, people don't know about this. People don't know that you can buy ads. People don't know how to do it. So these ad networks are literally having to give away money. They can't sell. They don't have enough people buying ads. So they literally have to give them away to get people using them. You can reach these people for free here, okay? They're giving away the ads because people don't know. People don't know how to do this. And we're at a time and place in history where this is so unsaturated. The internet is growing so fast. Internet usage is growing so fast that they literally can't sell all the ads they have. So they're giving away ads. If you don't take up on these free credits, it's crazy. Now, I'm going to show you guys, if you guys are interested in seeing some ways you can actually get started advertising for free, without even putting down $25, right? Because maybe you're thinking, oh, I have to put down $25 to YouTube. You know, I'm going to show you some ways you can get started for free. Type in free money. Type in free money if you guys are interested in seeing. I'll show you some ways you can get started without putting any money down. Now, if I were you, guys, type in free money. I need to see at least 100 free monies, because if you guys aren't interested in this, once people know about this is going away. Okay, I'll be straight up with you. Once people catch wind of this is going away, because if I were you, I'd get my whole family signed up to get free ad network credits. Okay, this is nuts. This is nuts. And if you don't get started doing this method, if you don't get started marketing, I don't know what you're thinking, because this is the easiest place to start a business. Okay, oh, I see Gus, Chantal, a lot of people. Guys, check this out. LinkedIn will give you lots of people using LinkedIn, will give you $50 in free ad credits just to get started with them. Now notice they'd say limit 1 per customer, but you can get I get my whole family signed up. You can reach people, you can get people going to your advertisements, you can get people going to your internet salespeople, you can get people interested in your products and earning you commissions without spending a dime. These are real people using LinkedIn. These companies are not lying. This is not some BS here. This is LinkedIn. This is YouTube. I took these screenshots literally straight from their site. And you can get started for free and make real money. Amazon will give you free $50 in free credits. What's the only reason people go to Amazon for? What's the only reason people go to Amazon for? It's to buy stuff. It's to buy stuff. And you can put up ads on Amazon for free to advertise your products. The only reason people are going to Amazon is to buy stuff. You can make real money and use free money. It's crazy. And then we even have Yelp. Yelp is giving away $300 in free ads to people to get started. Tools for abundance, come on. You have multiple ways you can use this. You have LinkedIn, you have Amazon, you have YouTube, you have Yelp will give you $300 in free ads. Guys, these people cannot sell enough of their ads. They're giving them away for free. There's never been an easier way to get started. So if you are not considering getting started doing this, this is literally, they cannot get easier. And just to show you guys what I did with this. So last year I decided to launch a new business, and I was going to launch a new business, and I figured, hey, YouTube was giving away at the time. They didn't even require you to put down $25. They gave away $100 without any money down. So guys, these promotions are going away. Now is the time to start. Don't be one of those. The only thing you have is to lose if you don't take advantage of these, okay? Because these are going away. The internet is going to, once people learn about this, it will go away. Now, what I did was I put down $100 on YouTube for this new business I was starting, and I advertised a product, and I made $200. So what I did is I'm a big gambler. I love blackjack. So I don't know if people, I doubled down. That's the term in blackjack. I doubled down. I put the $200 down, and I made back $400, and I doubled down again. And I kept doubling down until last year I spent $267,000 on YouTube advertising, and I made back, this is again my tax return, $1.1 million from that business. Now do the math. I made a lot of money, and it literally started with free money, free advertising. That's the power of what you can do with affiliate marketing. Okay, no physical product, no location, no nothing. So take advantage of these things. These are going away. You just need to know how to do it. Now, which I'm going over right here. So the 5th biggest mistake I see is creating your own pre-sale pages. So I see a lot of people try to create their own pre-sale pages, and look, it takes time, it takes creativity, and you may not get high click-through rates. So I showed you an example of a pre-sale page here. Let me get this over. Oh, it looks like mine. There we go. So you don't want to create your own pre-sale page. And this is an example of a student that literally copied my pre-sale page. Literally copied me. And he just took my pre-sale page and he said, I'm using it myself. And he spent $2,600. and he made 5,200, or he made 7,800, but he made 5,000 profit. He's from Bangladesh. I didn't know where Bangladesh was. It's this small country around, like, between India and China, and really poor. I guess the average yearly salary there is $600 a year. So he made about like 8 years of salary in a month there. Now, a pre-sale page is this. Again, I don't know how many people here are salespeople, but whenever you start a new sales position, do you create your own pitch, or do you use the script? Use the script. Or do you create your own pitch? Okay? What do you do? What do you do, guys? Salespeople here. Salespeople here. Answer me. Do you create your own sales, or do you use the script? 90% of people, and these are my closers, you use the script. Use the wheel that's already been invented. Always. You don't try to create your own. You don't try to create your own pitch. In the case of the internet, our pre-sale page is our pitch. Okay, massive bedbug epidemic hits the United States. This is our pitch. We don't create our own script. What you want to use is you want to use something that is already proven. Okay, it's already been proven out. There have been other marketers out there. There are other people using different types of stuff to sell skincare, weight loss pills, or business opportunities, or insurance, or makeup kits, or whatever. Bedbug. Use the script. Don't try to create your own. Doesn't pay to get fancy. And obviously, in this case, Asan has been doing very well. Now, the fourth biggest mistake is doing any programming whatsoever. Okay, don't do programming. I know some people may, know programming or come from IT engineering backgrounds here, but look, programming or coming to, some people have a chip on their shoulder because they believe they're coming into an internet business and they know they have some technical skills. Look, programming slows you down. It's hard to learn. It's not an efficient use of time, and you might make mistakes. So just don't do programming. There's tools that do everything for you now. 10 years ago, you had to know programming to start an internet business. Nowadays, you don't. I don't know anything. You ask me to even copy paste a line of code, I will literally break the internet. I've literally caused whole websites not to work because I just don't know how to do it. You don't need to know any of that anymore, which is great. Third biggest mistake I'm seeing is not using a swipe file. So this is kind of a marketing term for those of you who have been in marketing. Maybe some of you, how many people know what a swipe file is? But I'm going to explain it. Now, for those of you who don't know what a swipe file is, a swipe file is a collection of ads that already work. Again, don't try to be fancy. Don't try to create your own marketing because there's a good chance it won't work. You may be a smart person, but look, this is my swipe file for weight loss advertising. These are ads that already work. Look at this. Now, I live in Malibu, so everybody out here is skinny and has plastic surgery. So, I mean, maybe weight loss was a problem, but they just get plastic surgery. The point is, I don't know this market very well, but I've been very successful in the weight loss market. And it's because I have a good swipe file. Now, here's an example of a weight loss ad. It shows somebody's gut, kind of shows some like scientific key footage. It says 1 cup of this before bed burns belly fat like crazy. Or let me look at another ad. It says #1 worst carb to eat after age 50. So these are, and it shows an image of, some gut and it's getting bigger. So these are things that are already proven to work. Why would I vary from them? I have a swipe file, and using a swipe file makes launching ads a breeze. You just mix and match headlines and images or videos. I have a video swipe file. to find, you know, winning combinations. So you already know what ads to post on Facebook or Google or Rev content, etc. Okay, and here's an example of a student of mine that literally copied one of my ads. Literally, he asked for some help, and he copied one of my ads. I showed him what I was doing, and he just copied my ads. And he says, faith in marketing restored, you know, learned new things every day. He said he's making, you know, he made $460, $458, you know, so in 2 weeks. And that's a picture of him, Keenan Carlisle Hanmer, kind of weird dude. I don't know. He has this picture of a T-Rex. He's been doing very, very successful, and just copied exactly what I showed him, which is really exciting. He's making 5 figures a month now. Okay, and he started a month ago. Now, the second biggest mistake that I've seen is, and this is a personal one, is not building recurring revenue. Now, the fact of the matter is the nice part about work, first I'm going to start with the nice part about working a job is you don't make a lot of money, but you make a steady income, right? That steadiness, how many people are lulled into whatchamacallit, just safety or whatever the word is, you know, I don't know what the word is, but that nice comfortability of a job with that steady paycheck, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. But you can make, as an entrepreneur, you can make a lot of money. Yeah, jobs provide comfort and security, but they don't ever pay you enough to get ahead. A job is always going to keep you as a slave to a system that it's created: mortgages, credit card debt, not being able to retire for till your 60s or 70s. It's a horrible system, and it doesn't pay. Your skills can, with your brains, you can retire early and do all of this. As an entrepreneur, you can get paid massive amounts of money, but it's not as consistent. And what happened to me was, so when I first started advertising online, I was advertising programs that paid me a one-time commission. Like I gave you the example of that Christy Brinkley, the Christy Brinkley product. She'd pay me $50, or her company would pay me $50 if I got her a customer. Now, she made money from those customers for life. You know, or if you get a customer, let's say you're doing affiliate marketing for Comcast or for Netflix, you can get a one-time commission of, let's say, around $50. But the thing is, those companies are going to be making money. Comcast is going to be making money on each customer for 10, 20, 30 years. Now, I had, you know, one of my problems, and that's what I started with. I started marketing that. But one of my problems, like growing up, I always had, my parents set very high expectations for me. So I always had this kind of like nervous anxiety to like really be successful. And when I started out as an entrepreneur, I remember I'd have panic attacks, which I don't know how many of you know what a panic attack is, but a panic attack is when your heart or your chest or your stomach, they tighten up, you feel like vomiting, but you don't really ever vomit. You have this sense of dread, this weird sense of like mortal fear, or just, I call it dread, that overwhelms you, and you aren't really able to speak or function. And it can last for anywhere from like 10 to like 30 minutes, you know, it can last for anywhere from like 10 minutes to an hour, and you're just like nearly paralyzed. Like I don't know, it's like uncontrollable though. Like I'm a pretty in control person. It's pretty intense. And I used to have that starting out as an entrepreneur, but what's funny is after I started becoming, even when I became successful, when I was making $10, $20, $30,000 per day, I still couldn't get rid of my panic attacks because, this might sound weird, but I was always worried if I'd be able to maintain the progress and the revenues that I was producing. Now, creating recurring revenues first of all, it got rid of all of that. I have consistent income now. I know every month I'm going to make $100,000 at least. And the other additional element of that is if you have a family, if you have kids, if you have animals, if you have a mortgage to pay off, you need a consistent income. So make sure you join an affiliate program that has recurring revenues, that will pay you a recurring commission. Very important. This is more so directed towards people who, I know some people are going to start doing this, but this is directed towards the people who are, once you start making money, this is very important. So I just say set yourself up good from the beginning. Now, the number one mistake I see people making is not targeting the right audience. Now, how other people target their ads is they leave it up to what I call guesswork. They think of interests that people are interested in. So like, maybe people will buy skincare who are interested in Ellen DeGeneres. Or maybe Oprah fans will buy skincare, okay? Some people will target their advertising. Targeting means who are you going to show your ads to? Right? You can't show your ads to all 6 billion people in the world. So who will you show your ads to? Some people think of categories. They think of categories like, oh, truck drivers or, moms, will be interested in seeing my ads. And this is one of the things that I found when I was starting out, many of the programs left out. Now, this is all guesswork. And if you found your business, if the foundation of your business is guesswork, you're not applying a real system. And that is unsafe. Okay, now what I created to get around this is I created my zero guesswork 1-5-10, what I call my zero guesswork 1-5-10 targeting workaround method to Facebook advertising. Okay, and what this is something that Facebook allows, and they still allow, and it's not going away, is they allow you to take a list of people who have purchased a particular product. If you have a list of people who have purchased, let's say your skincare product or a bed bug product or a weight loss product, they allow you to upload that list of emails, the email addresses of the people who purchased the product. You can upload that to Facebook, and Facebook will analyze the data of the people, their interests, their likes, their location, their age, their gender, and they will match you up with other people who would be interested in buying the same product. So they will literally find more people who will purchase that product. And what you're doing is you're allowing Facebook's cutting edge artificial intelligence algorithms, which work unbelievably well to target your ads for you. Now, I've used this in countless niches. You've seen me advertise products in skincare. You've seen that I advertise products in the blood pressure niche. You've seen that I advertise products in the weight loss niche. You've seen that I advertise products in multiple niches. And this works every single time. You just upload the list and it does the work for you. Now, you might be wondering, how do you get that list in the first place? Okay. How do you get a list of people who have purchased product? And this is like everything in life. Okay, this is like everything in life. For those of you who go to church, or for those of you who, you know, work at a job and are looking for promotions, for those of you who, you know, everything in life comes down to this really one fundamental tenet, which is really important. My secret is I asked. I found people that would offer me, I found people who ran affiliate programs, who offered affiliate commissions, you know, like Christy Brinkley's company or other companies. And I simply asked them if they could give me a list of people who have bought their product so that I could find them more buyers. And this is the email I sent out. This is literally the email I sent out. If you guys want to screenshot this or whatever, I don't care. But this is literally the email template I sent out. And I just asked them, and some people gave. And I've been able to make tens of millions of dollars online simply by plugging in these lists to Facebook and using ads other people already figured out for me. Now, okay guys, so we're gonna get, so let me summarize things and then let's get back to see the live demonstration to see if we've made any money there. But in summary, paid advertising is the way to make big money online. Okay? Easiest way to reach people. You want to target big niches. Products that people are going to buy for, you know, people are going to buy skincare for thousands of years in the future. And getting big results is no different than getting small results. Again, this is the internet. You can advertise to people all over the world. Now, a few secrets that you've learned here are that, number one is that good pre-sale pages are a key competitive advantage of super affiliates. Saw this bedbug page. This is a competitive advantage. Having a good salesperson is a key competitive advantage. Bill Gates had Steve Ballmer, you know, so you want a good salesperson. You want your Steve Ballmer. Secret number two is that creating video ads are easy and they work much better than images. You don't have to pay anything more to put a video ad up than an image ad, but video ads work better. It's a competitive advantage. And secret number three is having buyer data. Having that buyer list is king, queen, and court jester for targeting. So a few advantages that you can build into your business doing affiliate marketing or online sales, as I call it, is number one is having a system that requires zero programming to set up. You don't, if you have to do any programming on your pre-sale page, that's a big problem, okay? You don't want to have any programming to do. Advantage number two is having great converting offers. You want products that people are going to buy. People are going to buy and continue to buy. Christy Brinkley, Jesus, she's great. You know, she's got a great product. She's a great front person. She's a celebrity. It's a fantastic offer. You know, it doesn't offer recurring commissions though. That's my only problem. Advantage number three is having high engagement ads that work. Okay, you want ads. You want the ads that work. I showed you some examples of ads that work. And then another advantage of super affiliates is having high converting pre-sale pages that work. If your internet salesperson is effective at getting people to read through your page and come out the other end of that 5 to 15 minutes wanting to buy, you are doing your job right. And advantage number five is having buyer data to do zero guesswork targeting. If you have that buyers list, you can instantly be matched with other people who will buy the product. How can you go wrong? You can't. You can't because you're using everything that works. Now, is this making sense? Everyone, let me know if this is making sense. I'm going to get into I'm going to go back to my I'm going to go back to my ads in a second to see how they're performing. But let me know if this is making sense or if this is totally over your head, if I sound totally crazy, if Ricky Matejka, you know, is a nutcase or whatever. Awesome. Ricky Matejka is a nutcase, but he's a rad nutcase. I love that guy. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, great. I'm super happy. Everybody is... It's making sense for everybody except Bill. One guy named Bill. But other than that, it looks like everybody's on the same page. So I'm going to return to my to my ads. Let me just flip over to my other screen right here. Let me get this on. Awesome. Kill Bill. Don't kill Bill. He's probably a nice guy somewhere. Cool. Be nice to Bill. Okay, so here's my advertising. So you'll see, okay, I loaded up $500. I heard somebody say $500 is a lot of money. Guys, I mean, money is relative at a certain point, okay? But I spent $182. That's how much I spent. So I spent $182, and in that last 40 minutes or so, it looks like we went a little over. So let's go over to my affiliate camp network, my click tracker here. And so this is where I'm seeing how many people engaged with my ad, how many people ended up buying, and how much money I made. Okay, this is my affiliate tracker. So what we're seeing is 10,000, I don't know if you guys have a microscope or something, sorry I can't zoom in, but 10,481 people visited my internet salesperson, my web page. Okay, 10,481. Okay, that's a lot of people. That's how many people read through some 5 to 15-minute article, and out of those people, 277 of them ended up saying, okay, this seems interesting. I'm interested in purchasing this product. Now, out of those 277, 25 people ended up buying. I made about $40 from each person who bought, and I made about 964 bucks. I made 964 bucks. So overall, I made about $800 profit if you deduct ad costs. So yeah, in that 45 minutes, I made $800 profit, roughly, from that. So that's the results of what we did. That's how fast it is to implement. That's how many people, 10,481 individual people actually looked, checked out, and read my article. That's how crazy. It seems unreal. It may seem like voodoo, but these are the actual numbers. This is how it works. So it works. Okay. Now, how would you guys like to give you everything that works? The ads that work, the buyer's data, so you could just upload it to Facebook, the pre-sale pages, so you can just send people through them, and the offers that convert and that pay recurring revenue. Okay, now I'm looking to work with, as I mentioned before, I'm looking to work with a few people. Okay, I'm looking to work with a few people, and this is an extremely limited time offer. This is an extremely limited time offer. And also, I want to make clear, this is not for everyone. So I'm going to be taking on a small group of people I'm going to be working on. And I don't want this to get saturated, so I'm only working with a small group of people to actually make this happen. Now, that being said, there are 3 conditions. There are 3 conditions. One is you must work with one of the affiliate programs I recommend. I'm one of the 2 affiliate programs I'm recommending. So Jacob says, or sorry, Mr. Pato says, getting 10,000 people to a website seems impossible in 40 minutes. Not impossible. There's a lot of people online. There's a lot of people online right now. But here are the 3 conditions to working with me. You must work with one of the 2 affiliate programs I recommend. Okay. In both of these affiliate programs, I will be making a small cut of what you make. I will be making 5 to 10% roughly. And this is to align incentives. Again, I am not, my goal, I'm not doing this for charity. I said I'm trying to be a nicer person, but I'm not doing this for charity. I want to make sure that our incentives are aligned. The more money you make, the more money I make. Okay? So I want to make sure incentives are aligned here. Also, number 2 is you must use the system ethically. Okay? So you must promote. What I'm giving you is literally, it seems unreal, and it's like, it works though. I'm giving you the way to target buyers, people who are going to buy. I'm giving you the ads that work. I'm giving you the pre-sale pages that work. And if you choose to send people, to get people to buy a product that is not helpful, that you wouldn't recommend to your aunt or to your grandma, then that's bad. So I'm only looking for people who are looking to actually use this system ethically. And number 3 is once you make back double your original investment, you must create your own ads. So I'm literally going to give you the ads to copy paste in the beginning, but once you make back double your original investments, you need to create your own ads and innovate and learn, so that other people, because again, my goal is I don't want this, I'm taking on a small group here, but I don't want this to get saturated. What we have right now today works. Okay. Now, what I call this is the Super Affiliate System 2.0. And it's called 2.0 because the first time I took on students was roughly 2.5 years ago. And back then I was teaching them what worked was promoting a different type of product, and I didn't understand about recurring revenue. Now, you've seen the results from the people, and guys, type in yes if you guys can hear me all right. Somebody says that the sound is not working. Type in yes if you guys can hear me all right. Cool, Naputi, Zabludi, Mr. Jotto, Jajan, great. Okay, thank you guys. Now, it's called 2.0. You guys saw, I've created multiple millionaires. Ricky mentioned, he met Jordan. Jordan's been, another extremely successful person. I'm sure there are people that have gone on to make millions that haven't, talked to me. But the ones who really credit me with their success, I've created 5, which is really exciting. Now, what you'll be given as a part of this system and working with me is, first off, you're going to get what I call ready to launch affiliate campaigns. You're going to get the buyer data to use for targeting. You're going to get ads you can copy paste, the pre-sale pages that sell people, and offers that make you money, that'll pay you a lot of money. Now, I'm going to give you the list of people who are of the buyers list that you literally upload to Facebook, just like here. You guys are seeing just like on the screen. I will show you exactly how to use these lists, exactly how to upload it to Facebook. It's this easy. You're literally seeing this within 30 seconds. I'm showing you exactly, the videos will be just this easy. I'll show you exactly what to do to get started. So 0 guesswork to get your audiences, so you're targeting only people who are going to buy. The second thing is you're getting the ads, you're getting ad swipes. So you're getting the ads you can copy paste. These are ads that are effective and proven. Let me bring them up here. So, in the system you'll see, so this is inside the Super Affiliate System. There's a whole section called ad swipes, and I'm literally giving you all of the ad swipes, and I explain to you how to use them. You're getting all the ad swipes you need to promote the offers. I give you a monster file right here, and I give you the videos so you can literally take the videos and you can take the videos and you can download them. So you just like download right there. So this is a large file. I'm not going to download it right now, but you get the point. You have everything you need to advertise right away. Okay, the ads that work, just put them on Facebook, and again, I show you how. I show you how, just like here. And I'm giving you the pre-sale pages. These pre-sale pages are easy to use, and they require zero programming to set up. These are pre-sale pages that are proven to get you high click-through rates. These are pre-sale pages that are proven when people view them, they will want to read them, and when they read them, they will want to buy, just like what you've seen here. And I will also be showing you the affiliate offers, the products to recommend. You don't have to think of a niche. I'm not going to ask you to think of a niche. I'm not going to ask you to what you're passionate about. Frankly, what you're passionate about, not to be harsh here, I don't necessarily care. My job is to get you started with an internet business that makes money. After you make money here, you can go off and do what you're passionate about, but I'm getting you started in an internet business. That's my job. I understand that. So, you know, one of the affiliate networks is ClickBank. The other affiliate network, you'll find out it gives you more recurring revenue, and you'll find out within the course itself. Now, the second part of this is you will get a complete affiliate training course. So I mentioned that I'm going to be showing you exactly how to set up the system. The system, by the end of week 1, you will have your ads, you will have your website set up, you will have your ads set up, you will have joined an affiliate network that will pay you money to promote the products, and everything should be working. You should be able, if you're lucky, you can make your first commissions in your first week. But everything else is, I'm giving you a complete training course. You see, this is a 6-week training course. There's some bonus weeks, but I'm working to give you an understanding of the system. So the first week is breathing through a fire hose. I'm giving you everything. I'm having you set things up. Take action. Don't think. Do it. Don't second guess anything I'm saying. Just take action and set everything up. But in weeks 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, I'm actually going to give you an understanding of how everything works. So instead of just mindlessly taking action and making application, you're going to understand why everything works the way it does. You'll understand. I'll go into mindset. I talk about copywriting. I talk about how we figured out how to write the ads effectively. I'll show you even other ways to do advertising. So I'll go deeper into Facebook. I'm going into Google AdWords. I bring in some of my students. I bring in one of my students from the Super Affiliate System 1.0, and this is Brian Pfeiffer. Here he is, big guy, and I have him giving a training on how to create ads, and he goes over some more stuff. Really nice guy. You know, he's buff, but he's a sweetheart. And then I talk about how you can expand and create multiple streams through YouTube ads, native ads, etc. Okay. So, and I break down my highest converting ads, $35,000 a day. I show you what I did to create it, why I did to create it. But the most important thing is week 1, you're taking full action and you're setting things up. Okay, 15 hours of videos. Third part of the program is, again, you're going to get you're guaranteed acceptance into the 2 affiliate programs. Somebody says they met Brian in San Diego. Brian's an awesome dude. That's so funny. So all these people I'm talking about are real people, and it's really cool seeing that, they're like integrated and people have been hearing about them. That's rad. Now, Affiliate program acceptance, you're guaranteed entry into 2 affiliate programs that I recommend. But again, you're getting a chance to work with me. You'll be a part of my team. I'm vested in your success. Again, it's I'm incentivized to make sure you're successful, because again, the more money you make, the more money I make. Okay, we're in this together. So you're a part of my team. Technically, it's called my second tier. So I'm earning commissions. If you're earning commissions, and it's a very aggressive commission structure and lots of perks. Now, in working with you guys, I'm working with you guys. The next 6 weeks, every single Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be on live with you guys every single week. I'm literally going to be on, you know, if you have a big problem, I will be on your computer. You'll, just like right now, I will request keyboard and mouse control, and I will just do stuff for you. It's kind of gnarly. I think people aren't used to being unmuted. I'm going to unmute some of you guys in a second here when we get to questions. But my time is 100% dedicated to answering questions, helping you get ahead. Now, I've preempted, you know, I've guessed a lot of questions or stuff people have had, but I understand that sometimes people feel they have special situations or whatever, or maybe they don't understand something because I didn't state it the right way. That's cool. I get it. And what's going to be going on is I will be 100% dedicated to helping you either get it or overcome any obstacles that you need to get ahead. You're also going to get community access. You're going to be a part of what I call the Jet Set crew. You're going to be, that's what I call my community, the Internet Jet Set. It's a private Facebook group. You're going to be able to message, interact with each other. I really want to create like a community so people can, you know, interact with each other. So we're all in this together, you know. So it's not just me, but people are helping each other out too. I really want, again, I want you guys to be successful, and communities are much more successful than individuals. So this is important to me. Again, at the end of the day, I'm looking, you know, I'm greedy. I'm looking for you guys to be as successful as possible and make this happen. What's really cool is I've shown you some examples. People are becoming incredibly successful doing this. So I know it works, and I'm excited for this next cohort. I'm walking you through everything I do. I'm going to be fully transparent with you how each of these dollars got made. I'll be showing you everything behind my business so that you can see how it all happens. Now, in figuring out how much, you know, I've put a lot of money into this, and figuring out what sort of investment or commitment I should ask from you guys. I've put a lot of money into this. You know, at first I added up my costs. I added up what was my commitment? What was my commitment to figuring this out? What were my costs? And my cost to figure out this entire system has been staggering. It's like pretty otherworldly, but you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars in advertising, developers, masterminds. Let's say it's $100,000 plus. That's obviously a ridiculous number, but what's funny is $100,000 is the cost of a university education, and I would put my students of this 6-week course toe-to-toe with four-year university graduates any day of the week. Any day of the week. The people who are accepted into my program today, who join today, I will put them toe-to-toe with any university or certificate app, you know, and my students will make more money. But that's beside the point, right? Now, what I did then is I added up what the costs of buying all this stuff individually. Now, if you went out to forums or just went out on the internet and tried to get all of the stuff I'm offering you individually, you know, people have paid me $10,000 for a marketing course, okay? If you wanted to go out and just buy buyer data to use for Facebook campaigns, you pay $12,000, pay more. If you just wanted to buy some proven ad swipes, you pay thousands of dollars. You can't get accepted affiliate networks for free, or not for free, but you just can't buy access. They don't work with anyone. You have to know people. And if you were to get weekly live trainings with me, 2 hours a week for, 6 weeks or so, my time, the last time I sold my time, it was $1,000 an hour. Okay, it was $1,000 an hour. So Cami, you'll have to ask Ricky about that. Now, the students that joined my first super affiliate system program, the students in my first cohort, and you've seen how successful they've been, they made the commitment of the number on the screen you see right now. That's the commitment they made to be a student of mine, and the success has been overwhelming. And you've seen the success, and multiple of you have even heard of my students because they themselves and their businesses have been growing like crazy. It's unbelievable. Some of them are even bigger than mine now. But you're not going to be paying that today. Now, if you were to try to purchase my trainings, just my training course, just the videos, any other day than today, you'd be paying the price on the screen. If you were just to purchase the training videos, that doesn't include the buyer data, the ads, the pre-sale pages, or the offers, or the weekly trainings. You'd be paying the price on the screen for those trainings. But if you are ready to join today, if you are interested in being a part of this cohort, if you are interested in making this happen, I've made a special discount for you for action takers. Again, I'm looking for hunter killers to join. I'm looking for some hunter killers. I'm bringing on a small cohort. So guys, I've put the link on the screen right now. For those of you who are interested in getting on this and applying everything I'm learning or that I'm teaching, the link is on the screen. Guys, get started. For the first 5 people who join, I'm going to name a number of special bonuses. So for the first 5 people, I'm going to name a few special things. You guys are going to get a few extra things because you are.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Ricky had to go. You know, we have an event coming up this weekend that we have to plan for in St. Petersburg. But he wanted me to let everybody know that what Ricky and I are going to do is we are going to buy your course live right now. And I am going to paste the receipt in the chat box. And Ricky and I will be taking this course along with everybody that buys today.
Wow.
Yeah, we will set up a Facebook group just for it. So everybody that buys today, by the time the event is over, so maybe next week sometime, we will have a Facebook group ready, and we will get started. Everybody can email support@slingly.com, or you can send me a buyer's list, and I will get it done for you.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm super excited about that.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to order that right now while I'm talking. And I will let you know as soon as I have purchased and put the receipt in the chat box.
Awesome. I'm super excited. So that's rad to hear. Now, guys, I'm seeing some questions. First off, there is no payment plan here. What I'm looking for, first off, I've made you an incredible. I'm looking for action takers. I'm looking for people who are dedicated and committed to making this happen. And there is no payment plan. But that said, if you are based in the U.S., you can use PayPal credit and pay. Have no payments and no interest if you paid in full in 6 months. Okay. Now, how that works is here. I'll show you guys real quick. Basically, on the checkout page, you just want to select PayPal, and after you select PayPal, you'll come to a screen like this, and you can select PayPal credit, and then you select yes, and then you enter in some information, and you will have no payments and no interest for 6 months. Okay, so you just have to pay it off by the end of the 6 months. Now, what I'm also going to make clear to you guys is, look, for those of you who are ready to take action and actually apply this, again, I'm looking, when I started out with this, when I started out with marketing, I started out with barely anything. That's why I've made you an offer today that is unbelievably discounted. I don't need any of y'all's money. Obviously, I'm doing just fine. But that being said, I'm looking for people who are going to be super dedicated to applying this stuff, making it work, growing their business, and growing, and also my business grows the results. So to make sure that those of you that are on the fence, if you're on the fence and you are, you're saying, hey, I want to do this, but I'm worried if there's any risk, I'm taking away literally all risk. So if there's even an iota that you are ready and willing, you have 3 to 5 hours a week to make this happen, you have a drive, you have a dedication, you are going to be focused on making this happen, I'm giving you a 30-day money back guarantee so that you have literally zero reason, you have zero risk. There's no reason why this is your time. This is your time to make stuff happen. If you've been looking to start an internet business, if you've been worried about when's the right time to start, if you've been worried about how do you target your ads correctly, if you've been worried about what sort of ads do you do, or how do you get traffic, where do you send people, what offer, everything is laid out for you in this. Every single thing is laid out for you to make this happen, guys. So the link is johncristani.com/Ricky. Guys, super affiliate system program includes the ready to launch campaigns. Again, you're getting the buyer's data. You upload to Facebook. You're targeting only buyers. You're getting the pre-sale pages that work. You're getting the ads you upload. You're getting weekly live webinars with me. I'm there with you every single week, and you have a money back guarantee. So for the first 5 people who buy, you're getting a phone call with me. So I actually want to talk to you because you're my real hunter killers. Guys, I see some questions. Matt, I'll get to your question. D. Quinn, I'll get to your question in a second. Adam, sure, awesome. Guys, super pumped. Guys, put your receipt in there for Ricky and his team to get you. Put your receipt number in the chat so Ricky and his team can get you in their special Facebook group.
What you can do is you can email support@slingly.com. That's support@slingly.com, and our support team will make a list for us, and we'll get you in a group. I just made our purchase for the course myself, and I'm going to drop my information into the chat box right now.
Cool. So the first 5 people, my assistant will let me know at the end, but you guys are going to get a phone call with me for the first action takers. I just want to get to know you. We're building a larger tech company here, so I want to get to know the people who are the most crazy action takers. I'm also going to add in just kind of a unannounced bonus here I didn't tell you guys about, but basically I'm going to give you guys access to the original super affiliate system. So the original super affiliate system went over how to launch health-related campaigns. So this is the original 12-week course that people went through 2.5 years ago. And while this doesn't longer apply to today, you will get an idea of what people were doing that made them millionaires. And I was recommending that people promote health supplements. So that was 2.5 years ago, and people have become highly successful and started massive businesses doing so. So if you just want more stuff to go through and understand everything, you will get access to this. And this is over 60 hours of content. So it's quite a bit of content. It's a little overwhelming, but it's all there. Okay. Now, as another bonus. So, and by the way, for these health campaigns, you guys are getting the targeting data. You guys are getting buyers lists for all the niches I mentioned: skincare, diet, muscle supplements, testosterone boosters, etc. You guys are getting ads to copy. You guys are getting pre-sale pages and acceptance into some affiliate networks. Again, these are not the programs I recommend you run, though. Now, keep in mind, for this program, ads are an additional cost. Okay, ads are an additional cost. But what what I did was I arranged for you with the advertising networks. I made sure that you get access to these free ad credits that I'd mentioned. So with Microsoft Bing, you have $100 in free advertising. With Google AdWords, you get $75 in advertising. With YouTube, you're going to get $100 in free advertising on YouTube. With Yahoo, people still use Yahoo, you get $50. Amazon, you get $50 in free ads. Apple, you get $100 in ads. Yelp, perfect audience. So all of these things, you are getting a total of $895 in free advertising to get your business started. Okay, $895 in free advertising, and all of that is available within the super affiliate system right here. Okay. I also understand that some of you, I just figured that some of you may want to go through this with a spouse or a son or a daughter or a business partner. And I'm going to give you one additional login to get, if you get started right now, so that you're literally getting double the value. And you can, so one additional login so you can collaborate with a spouse, a friend, or an accountability partner. I want you to be as successful as possible. I want you to have as high a chance of success as you can possibly have to get started and really make this work. Again, our incentives are aligned. You have no idea how successful. I said I've been making over $500,000 a month right now. People, it's because my students are having unbelievable success. Unbelievable success. It's not me. I'm lazy. My students are having unbelievable success. What you're being given works. If you've been looking for the best place to start, you have it. All you have to do at this point is miss out on, if you don't take action, all you're doing is you are missing out on the incredible discount you're being given. You're going to miss out on this opportunity to get started now. You're missing out on getting ads that work, finally getting an offer and targeting that works. And you have zero risk. You have literally zero risk to get started.
I just wanted to say one more thing. After I purchased, I got a text message and a phone call like right away. That's why if you heard my phone ringing in the background, that's what happened. Like John's people actually just contacted me as soon as I purchased. That was like amazing, dude.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let me just run through this again. I'm seeing some people say, me too. Guys, make sure you put in, spots are filling up. Make sure you put in your receipt number in the chat so that we have, so that they can get you, Ricky's team can get you added to the Facebook group. So we have, once again, the fast action bonus for the first 5 people. You're getting a call with me. You're getting health niche campaigns as a bonus. You're getting free ad credits. You're getting an additional login. I mean, this is crazy, but I want to test this out. Guys, I really want to see you become successful. Again, I'm not lying here. I'm greedy, and I want people to have massive success. I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to make money, because the more money you make, the more money I make, right? You guys are getting a 15-hour training course taught by me. You guys are getting the buyer data. You guys are getting, let's run through it in the course. Okay, look, left side is the course, week 1. By the end of week 1, you should have everything set up. Your ad should be live, and you can set this all up in one day. But each week takes around 3 to 5 hours. Okay. You have a 6-week training course. You get access to the targeting data. Okay, the buyers lists. You get access to the ad swipes, the ads that work. You get access to the pre-sale pages. All the resources are on the main area. You get access to the affiliate network. Again, here are the buyers list. You download these, you click them. These are the lists. They'll load. You'll have all these emails, and I show you exactly how to upload them into Facebook. Okay, you click download, download. We're not going to actually download it because but you guys get the idea. Okay. Now, you have the link on the screen. Somebody should put the link in the chat. Let me see if we're going to go over questions soon, and then we're going to go over attendee. We're going to go over the questions soon. So let me send the link. Now, all trainings are available immediately. I went over some of the trainings. Now, let me bring up a student of mine. This is actually a fairly successful student. He's a 7-figure marketer, but I don't count him as like one of my success stories because he's making a lot of money before. He was making 7 figures before I met him. So let me introduce you to Kent. And this is what he says about who this system is for. If you're still on the edge and you still don't know if this is for you, hear it from Kent. Kent will explain as a former student.
Who do you think this training, super cool system? Who do you think this program is made for?
So I would say this program is made for people who are, I guess two kinds of people. The kind of people that are motivated, they've really got big dreams and they really got, freedom on their mind. They want time freedom and money freedom, and they want to move towards that. Those kind of people, and they realize that their current path is not going to produce that result. And secondly, I find it's people who are disenfranchised with their job and they're fed up and they know that they don't want to continue the job or the corporate rat race and so on and so forth, and they're looking for alternatives. This is the perfect gateway. This is the perfect vehicle to get out of the rat race.
So that's Ken. And one thing you'll notice, which is let me play this next. Let me introduce you to another one of my students. This guy. Well, here's a funny side note. I'm actually meeting up with this kid in Vegas. I'm going to Vegas on Friday Friday after I do the student training. Student training starts for everybody who joined. Guys, mark down in your calendar. You should get an email. But 3 p.m. this Friday, we're doing our first student training. But I'm actually meeting up with this kid. This kid's become highly successful. He's making 6 figures a year. He's like 22 or 23 now, but I'm meeting up with him and his brother over here. We're going to Vegas. I'm staying at the Cosmo. Random side note, he's become very successful. Here's another one of my students, Carlos Valiente, and what I really liked about his story is it's not, for me, I know I talk about money a lot, and some of you may be getting fed up. You might be like, John, he's always mentioning all this money. It's not about the money. At the end of the day, it's really not about the money. Money is a conduit. You can't eat it. You can't sleep it. Money itself can't make you happy. But the point is, it's about freedom. And what Carlos was able to do is, Carlos's story is he and his girlfriend here, they went to college together. And after college, they had broken up because they both left to go to different, their hometowns where they had jobs. They had jobs lined up in, opposite sides of the country. He was in Florida, she was in California. And he kind of lost a chance to pursue, he always felt like she was the one who got away. And once he was working his job for an education business, he was making a couple grand a month, and he started applying this system, and he was able to make $20,000 or more every month applying this system that I've showed you. He was one of my first students. And what happened was he obviously quit his job. He flew out, he traveled around a little bit, but he flew out to live with her, or he flew out to California and reconnect with her and live close to her, and they started dating again, and they started traveling the world. This is them in Italy, so they went to Italy together and they traveled around the world because he could afford both of them. And I thought that was really cool, is that it could have been one of those regrets that he held on for the rest of his life because he didn't you know, he didn't take action, and he just figured that it wasn't for him. But instead, he said, screw it, I'm going to do this. And he flew out and he made it happen, and he reconnected. And they didn't get this. This isn't a Cinderella story. They didn't get married. I think they ended up breaking up later on, and he realized, you know, she was a total, you know, I won't go into it. But the point being is that he didn't live his life with regrets. And I think living a life with no regrets is literally the best. I think it's important, and we all have the opportunity to do that. Now, here's another student of mine, and this is the last student I'll play a video of, but he's pretty interesting, and then I'm going to get into questions here. But this is Tyler Ellison. He was the Mormon missionary who was doing freelance work before he started with this, and this is what he has to say about, he was in the first group of students, this is what he has to say about the program.
Totally flipped my role from being the wannabe to being one of the masters. The first campaign that I actually went and set up, it made money because the system is that good. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh wow, now all I have to do is duplicate what I just did. So that's all I did, and I duplicated so many times that the system became very easy, very streamlined, and the income just kept going up. I've been able to pamper my wife more than I used to. I'm taking more trips, going out to eat, buying jewelry, that kind of stuff, you know. I've been able to spend more time with my kids by not having like a set work schedule. We've been spending more time together. What I'm living now is freedom. I don't have to worry about paying my bills. The bills are always paid on time. Money's not even really a worry. Because if you're persistent in the system that's giving you not what you want, you know, that's what they define insanity as, right? You know, persisting in the same thing, expecting different results. Well, the system we have works, so by persisting in this system, it's not insane because the results are there. They do work. And you should give up whatever system that's not working for you and invest in this because this does work.
So that was Tyler Ellison. D. Quinn, he said he's going to go out to eat a lot. Yeah, Tyler, I mean, he likes eating. He also has a really big family. He has, I think he has eight kids now or something. So his story is pretty interesting. I'm gonna throw myself on the screen right here. His story is pretty interesting. Let me know, guys. Can you see my face? Guys here in my webcast room, can you see my face? Type in yes if you guys can see me all right, or if it's laggy or whatever. Okay, great. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Good to see everyone here. So Tyler's story is really interesting, is because he was a Mormon missionary. He's from Utah, and the way he got started was he went down to Brazil on a mission trip, and he met his wife. I guess those Brazilian women are really persuasive and sexy. And he ended up marrying her down there, and they had a lot of kids together. And by the time I think he had 5, he was up to 5 kids when he started doing my system. Their goal, their dream, they're all part of the Mormon church, and he was the pastor at his local church in Brazil. They wanted to go back up to Utah, but he never had the means to. He was doing freelance work in Brazil, but he didn't have a business that would allow him to make a significant enough money to actually get his whole family up to Utah, back into America, and live comfortably. And he felt overwhelmed because he was the sole provider for his family as well. And I mean, his story is so like heart-wrenching. Like it's really it's really crazy, but it's really cool to have been just a part of it. Ultimately, it's not my, it's nothing that I did. It's that it's his implementation. He did it. He took action. He took, in our minds, we've been trained to have this perceived risk of like, don't be an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is unsafe. But he did it, and he's been highly successful. He moved his whole family up back. He has like 8 kids now or something crazy like that. No, nothing against Mormons, but like having a lot of kids. And a lot of other people's lives have changed. Here's John Walton. He was a younger kid. He was in Eugene, Oregon, or no, he was in outside of Eugene, Oregon, and he owns a trailer park now. And he made, this is a stat screenshot from him. He made $155,000 revenue, $51,000 profit in the span of a few months, 5 months. Made a lot more money, bought a trailer park, cool stuff. This is Ronnie Sandlin. He's become a friend. I feel like, you know, this is a community. And one of the points I'm trying to get across is what we're building here is a weird sense, like it's an internet community, and we're all lone wolves out there. We're all lone wolves out there working on our computer. We're all lone wolves out there trying to figure out how to make a substantial income online, to retire, or to add money to our retirement, or to quit our job, or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you could try to do this alone. You could try to do this on your own. I've given you a lot of information. You could go out there and try to apply this on your own. But at the end of the day, time is our most valuable asset. Working with a group of people to move things forward. And just like you guys have me here today, every single week I'm committed to working with you guys, moving forward. You guys have a community to be a part of. You have no idea. I haven't even gone into the crazy. You haven't heard any of my rants yet either. You know, I have some crazy stuff I can tell you that we're working on, but I won't go into that here. The point of the matter is what we're doing, we're creating something that's insanely successful. This is a movement. And these people that you're meeting right now are all insanely successful. Now, if you're still wondering, does this make sense for me? Okay, it doesn't if you're not going to be dedicated to this. I know a lot of people who have wanted to start internet businesses who are trying out 5 different things. They're trying out email marketing, they're trying out e-commerce, they're trying out this and that and this and that. It's overwhelming. This, if you're going to join this as a student of mine, you need to be dedicated. Okay, you need to be dedicated. You need to be in the right mindset to be dedicated. Let me be the teacher. Let me guide you. You take it from there. Okay, let me be the coach. It won't work if you're not willing to be dedicated. It won't work if you're not willing to be committed. Again, if you can't commit to this, if you're going to come in with skepticisms, if you're going to come in with the wrong mindset, if you're going to come in with mistrust and skepticism, this will not work for you. Just like a relationship, I don't know how many people here are married or in long-term relationships, but if you approach your relationship with your wife or your husband with skepticism and mistrust, how good is that relationship going to be? How well is that relationship going to work out? Just looking at the comments here. Not very well. Not very well. You know, not very well. So you've got to be committed if you're looking to make this work out. Okay, and you've got to be focused. I'm looking for people who are going to be focused here and actually give this their best shot to make this happen. Again, you need 3 to 5 hours per week to get this settled. So again, didn't mean to use the relationship metaphor in a weird way, but the point is, you know, I've also learned a lot about relationships, but I know to have a positive outlook in anything, if you have a negative outlook in a relationship with your wife or husband, it won't work out. It will be very detrimental to the relationship. And I'm sure those of you with wives or husbands know what this manifests itself as is nitpicking and finding all, you can have the most perfect wife in the world and the most perfect husband in the world, but it doesn't matter. If they have a negative outlook, they'll find all the little flaws, they'll find all the little things, but at the same time, you could be the smelliest, dirtiest, husband, but if your wife just has a positive outlook and loves you, it won't matter how dirty or smelly you are. So, focus, dedication, commitment. Now let's get into some questions. Guys, we've seen massive success with this, and once again, guys, I want to make clear, folks, none of this will matter if you're able to reach your goal. If you apply this and you take this to the actual conclusion, The goal here is not, the goal here is to get closer to your dreams, is to live a life of freedom. And in 5 years, I was able to take this and go from that cubicle right there to this horse ranch over here on the right, okay? So if this is able to help you achieve that, or even get a step closer to this ultimate vision, all this time you're committing, the investment, all that stuff is going to be meaningless in the long run. You won't, you know, there's a high likelihood you won't even recall me. Once you start on this path, once you take action and start moving towards your goals, whatever your goal is, whether that's like go to Thailand or whatever, none of this will really be a big deal. Where you are in 5 years will be dramatically different. So it's your time. Let's do this, guys. For those of you who are my hunter killers, who are ready to make this happen, guys, get on. I put the link on the screen. Send me some messages, guys, your questions. I want to see your questions. Throw in your questions. We're going to be unmuting some people. I want to be talking to some people. So if you guys have that nagging questions, let me know, and let's get this started. So, okay, one question I saw early on is, is there any additional costs? So as you see, I've given you you have a lot of ad credits you can get started with. You don't have any ad credits on Facebook. I recommend you also launch Facebook, but you will need a website. Okay? And I've worked out with Bluehost, which is the hosting provider I use. It is an extra $3 per month, okay? So you will need a website and a domain. It's $3 per month to have a website, okay? $3 right here, okay? So that's the only required additional cost. Now, I mentioned a few other things within my course. You know, some people might want to use ClickFunnels. It is not necessary. There is a second affiliate program which does take a minor cost to get started, but you don't need to do that by any means. Everything else doesn't require any investment. Okay, so this is, website is easy. If you already have a website, that's great, but I recommend you still set up through Bluehost so you can follow the system step by step. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay, let's see this. Questions. Okay, for questions about stuff within the course, like how to start Dijon Savik, I see you asked how to start an ad, when to stop an ad. I go over that in the course. Okay, I go over all of this in the course, so don't worry about that. Somebody asked, what does it include? Okay, once again, I'll just kind of go over what it includes. The course includes, you have a full training course. So you have a full training course which explains every element of the system of how I do affiliate marketing and paid advertising. Okay, over the shoulder videos. The second part of what you're getting is what I call ready to launch affiliate campaigns. You have affiliate campaigns that you have every element set up for you. You have the targeting data, so you have the buyers list. You have the ad swipes, you have the pre-sale pages, and you have the offers. So you have everything. It's all set out, and I'll show you how to use it. And then you're also getting weekly live trainings. You're getting a community, a Facebook group, but you're also getting weekly live trainings with me every single week. It's me. I'll be taking control of your screen. If you have a big problem, I will literally take control of your screen. I'm not a hacker. You'll have to accept me to do it. But I will take control of your computer on these trainings. You will be the presenter, and I'll go into stuff if you have some obstacle. Okay. Spur Records. Let's bring you on. Spur Records email. Hey, you where are you calling from, and what do you currently do for a living?
Well, I'm staying home mom. and I'm calling from Florida.
Cool. And how many kids do you have?
2.
Nice, nice. Yeah, we're working on it.
2 and 10-year-old.
Ooh, cool. And what is your question?
Well, my question is how I can set up another access to my husband. Or this is just one I...
Send an email to my support. Okay, so you'll need to email my support, my assistant, and she will do that. Okay?
Okay.
So it's support@johncristani.com. I put it on the screen right there. And if you're, and for everybody else, any other questions?
That's all.
Great. For any people who are having any problems purchasing, I put a link on an email on the screen, so you can just email support@johncristani.com if you're having any problems purchasing for whatever reason. We'll get you sorted out. Okay. Josh, let's bring you on. Josh, Josh.webinars@GMX. Your audio doesn't seem to be working. What? You don't have a mic. Guys, get your mic sorted. No, what you'll need, the only required, I mentioned a few other softwares, but that's only down the line. The only thing that is required is Bluehost. You need to have a domain. You need to do advertising. This is what the affiliate programs and everything else are. ClickBank is free to join. Okay, so these are the main things. If you have here, CC Vega, I'm bringing you on. CC Vega.
Hey.
You sound like a robot. Where are you calling from and what do you currently do for a living?
I'm a nurse calling from Pennsylvania.
Cool. And what is your question?
No, what if I had a site host?
So that's fine. And if you really know your way around websites and stuff, you can totally use that. But I actually recommend, if you want to follow my system to a T, which is what I recommend doing, and it's not too much more expensive to get Bluehost, I recommend you actually get Bluehost, because the problem, there's a million places you can register domains.
Right.
And it can get confusing. I'm showing you a step-by-step way. I wouldn't want you to get lost. Okay, I wouldn't want you to get lost because something's a little different in SiteHost than Bluehost. Does that make sense?
Right. Consider it done.
Okay, cool. Andrew Gunn, you're up. Let's bring you on. Andrew? Are you there? Okay. Andrew's mic isn't working, so I'm booting. No, I'm not booting. Andrew Gunn asked, can I run this in Thailand? If my wife translates everything into Thai and then runs the ads in Thai. Possibly. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that would work. I think the affiliate offers that I recommend are in English. They're in English and they're being translated into Spanish and German right now. But that being said, you can definitely run ads in Thailand. The people with the most money in Thailand all speak English. The richest people. And Andrew, tell me if I'm not correct. I spent a lot of time in Thailand. The people with the money in Thailand are either foreigners living in Thailand, or the rich Thai people, they understand English. Most of them do. So either way, many people, you want to target English. So not anymore. Okay. So I wouldn't worry about it, but you can target, we do very well in Thailand targeting, doing advertising in English. So take that as you will. Chantel, that's a question that we address within the course itself. Okay, so that's addressed within the course itself. The hosting that is recommended, I go over in the course. It's called Bluehost, but it's not important. I go over that within the course. If you're interested, all of those questions are answered within the training itself. D Quinn, let's see if, do you have a mic? D Quinn? No, it doesn't have a mic. We give you the video ads that work. So D Quinn asks, how do we do video ads do we have to make the video ads? Now the video ads, I actually give you the video ads. So what you'll do is when you have access to the super affiliate system, you will go into our ad swipe file, and inside here, I have a video where I show you exactly what to do, how to do the ads, and I give you access to the videos that convert. So just like here, you'd go over to, let's say this video, this is a video that works, and you would click download. Okay, now I'm not going to download the file because again, it will slow down, the computer, and I just, we're using a lot of bandwidth right here, doing my screen and my face and all this stuff, but the videos are there. We give you the videos and you take the videos and you upload them to Facebook. That's it. Okay, that's it. We give you the ads that work on Facebook. Okay, and we give you the videos to upload there. Okay, I hope that explains things. Let me know if that explains things. Jale, do you have a mic? And guys, questions. If your question hasn't been answered, there's a lot of comments in there. Ask your question again. If you have an urgent, pressing question where you're like, I need this answered, throw it in there and I'm going to go over everything. Okay, I'm going to go over everything. The $9.97 investment, which is today only, I want to make clear, if you don't take action today, you are missing out on this and the price goes up to $19.97, okay? And so you're missing out on that. The $9.97 investment includes, you get the ad bonuses, okay? So it includes, it includes the ad coupons. So basically you are getting free ad credits with many of the different networks, not Facebook though. Facebook doesn't need, they have a lot of advertisers. They're the hot child right now. But you're getting free ad credits with a ton of other ad networks that work pretty well. So Facebook works best, but you are getting $895 of free ad credits. To spend money on Facebook, you will need to put down extra money. I recommend about $100 per campaign on Facebook. Okay? Jale. Let's see if Jale's mic works. Jale?
Yes, can you hear me?
Need to turn down your volume. My God.
All right. Are we going to be learning mobile ads with affiliates?
Hold on. How do I pronounce your name correctly?
Jale.
Jale. And where are you calling from and what do you do for a living?
I'm from Arkansas, originally from California, and I am a teacher and a Medicare enrollment specialist.
Cool, cool, cool.
Not really. The salary sucks. That's why I'm here.
I know. It's funny. I kind of consider myself a teacher, and I guess I'm being a teacher right now too. But it's I don't know. It's all crazy. How are you doing today? You sounded a bit rushed when you got on.
Yeah, thank you. I have my goals. I mean, I'd like to rebuild schools for girls globally. I've traveled all over the world, and your Your training so far is awesome. So question one is, will we be learning also how to do mobile CPA?
Somebody says Jolly sounds hot.
Thank you. I'm not that sexy.
I could trade your emails later. Sorry, what was your question again?
Are we going to be learning mobile CPA?
I'm not teaching mobile CPA. What I'm teaching is actually high. So mobile is just targeting. You can choose in Facebook, you can say, I want to show my ads to mobile devices, or I want to choose my ads to desktop.
Okay.
This is kind of a question for inside my course, but what I'm actually showing people how to do is I'm showing people how to promote where I see the massive success is promoting high ticket products, promoting expensive products. And that's why you'll see my students are making hundreds and hundreds of dollars at a time, because I'm teaching people how to make lots of money, not just small amounts of money. And I'm teaching people, I tell, you'll see within my course, I tell people to target desktop computers. I'm looking for people to do bigger products rather than lots of little things. So I think it's a lot easier when one sale makes what you need for the week. And that's what we've seen does very well, and it's been working out extremely successfully for our students.
Awesome. Okay, yep. I'm going to join. Thank you. And by the way, my nickname is Layla.
Layla, wow.
So thank you. I'll be on the Friday training. Thank you very much.
Great. You'll have some fans on there.
Thank you. Good night.
See you. Good night. Okay. So that was funny. Okay, let's see. D Quinn, calm down. NPA promise. Can you take this program along with some other program? That's not what this is. In your particular case, they might actually be complementary, and you'll see why. But what this program, what you have to understand is, you're going to shortchange your success if you're jumping around, if you're trying to Frankenstein different stuff together here, people. If you're trying to take a little bit of this, a little bit of this training, and a little bit of this training, and a little bit of this training, it's not going to work. Okay, you've seen some of these things. Marketing can be, it's a very new thing for a lot of people, and it can be delicate because you can say, well, I'm going to combine John's system with email marketing and e-commerce, right? But if you throw something in, it changes everything. You might not, it's the ads work, but if you say, I'm going to use John's ads, but I'm going to use a different pre-sale page, it just might not be congruent. The advertising may not make sense in the user's mind, and you might not be able to spot that because you're not a veteran. If you're going to follow a system, you have to follow a system. You have to give up your ego for a second. What training, what learning business, what real learning is actually, it's giving up a bit of your ego and having trust. And that's why I talk a lot about mindset coming in, and I said commitment, dedication, focus. You have to give up a bit of your ego and trust in the process, and have a positive psychology. That's very hard. It's a very delicate situation emotionally too for a lot of people to go through, because what we're told, what we're taught from birth is follow the rules. Sit in your desk. Don't talk unless the teacher calls on you. No, don't do that. Don't speak out of turn. Stay in line. These are things we're taught from birth. And it's very hard to get out of that. Now, so sorry, I'm going on a rant again, but the point is, in this case, this is a system. It works. Go for it, and don't Frankenstein things together. Okay. Okay, hope that answers your question. Hi, John. Hi, Prab Karan. Okay. Questions, guys. If you're guys, there's tons of comments here. I'm trying to figure out which questions I haven't answered. Ask your question in the chat, guys. If you're interested in joining, I put the link down there. Guys, make sure you get on this. This is good tonight. So if you guys are interested in joining, guys, we're gonna have a crazy cohort. Ricky's gonna be involved in this. I know Ricky's been talking about this. Ricky knows some of the stuff I've been up to, and he's nuts. He's an action taker, and it's exciting that he's gonna be a part of this too. So you guys, and for those of you who have joined, make sure you put your links in the put your transaction ID or receipt or whatever in the chat so that they can add you into that Facebook group. No, if you go for a later date, I mean, if this is not the right time for you, you'll miss out on all these bonuses, and you'll be paying a higher price. So this is not unless it's like tomorrow, you can send in an email to my support to reserve your spot if it's like tomorrow, but if it's like a week from now, it doesn't really matter. Where do you go to join? The link is on the screen. The link is on the screen, and the link is also within the chat, okay? So I just put the link in the chat again. Okay, let's go over what questions. Okay, let me bring this guy on. Making business. Make sure your mic is working too, people. Okay. Making business mobile at gmail.com. You're up. You can talk. We hear you. No, you can talk. Talk. No, stop typing. Making business mobile at gmail.com. You can talk. Say something.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's you. What do you think?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we all hear you. What's going on? Are you crazy?
Oh, well, some may say so, but.
Yeah, you're crazy. What's your name? And where are you calling?
I'm Joanne. I wonder why my name didn't show up.
What's your name again?
Joanne.
Joanne. Yeah, I just saw your email. Joanne, and where are you calling from, and what do you currently do for a living?
Oregon, and I'm not working. Don't have a job at the moment.
That sounds fun.
Well, only if you want to pay bills, it makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah, that's true. So what's your question?
Well, I asked what was the guarantee. I was trying to get the PayPal credit thing, and it doesn't look like it's going through.
Sure. The guarantee is a 30-day refund policy, 100% money back. Okay. So no questions asked. So it's a 30-day policy, and I just wanted to make sure there's no risk on your guys' part, and you guys understand, because I'm not worried about this, because I know everything we're doing here is, I just want to remove all risks so that I can get the most serious action takers going on this. Now, is this something, I don't know, I just hear in your voice, you sound hesitant. You sound on the fence. What's holding you back? Skeptical, or tell me what's going on.
Afraid to hope, because I've been in programs. One of the gals mentioned mobile apps, and I was in a program that Brian was in before, and the guy that was in charge of that kind of scammed everybody.
Oh my gosh.
And so I know that this works because I can see that it works.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, like I said, not working. I don't have extra funds, and
Sure.
My credit PayPal isn't liking it.
Sure. Well, the advice that I'd give you is, unless you're going to be 100% dedicated to this and making this work. And if you're coming in with past trauma, and if that past trauma is going to affect your dedication, your focus to this, to really making this happen. I mean, obviously you've got time, which is good, which is actually real good. But if the past trauma you have is going to have an effect on your mindset and your ability to do this, I wouldn't do it. Because if that's going to factor in, I wouldn't do it then. But again, that's your call. I'm not in your shoes, so it's your call.
Well, sure. And following the steps is not a problem. All the information that it looks like that you're giving looks like hands down winnable.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Yeah.
My issue is, how do I come up with it, since, because I'm unemployed and have been for a while, my credit is pretty shot and PayPal agrees.
That's, if you're not in the financial position to do this, you're not in the financial position to do this. Again, the reason why I required investment is I am looking for people with a certain level of success in their lives, and or just at the current time. I understand bad circumstances may happen, but I'm and it's not your fault. But yeah, I don't know what to say.
Sure, I understand that, and I do have a question though. If there was a way that I could get this in a different way, but I might not be able to get it this evening, can I email your support people and get that information to them tomorrow?
If you have a question, sure, email my support people. So, but we aren't, we have a very, as you see, we don't have payment plans, we don't have any of this stuff. Everything's very straightforward. So, but sure, if you have a question and you don't want to ask it here, feel free to email my support. I put the email on the screen. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay. Well, all the best to you, Joanne. Enjoy Oregon. Oregon's a beautiful state, so I really like Oregon. It's a cool.
Yeah,
state.
me too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool, guys. More question. Yeah, Matt, be nice. Okay, guys, come on here. I don't need, okay. Mohammed, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna read these comments, guys. Okay. Matt, the second program I go over within the course, okay? So I'm not gonna go over that here. That's an in the course question. You will see in the course. Okay, let's see. Pam Sheena. Pam. If you have a question, ask it and I'll call on you. Bring me on, bro. Matt, you're up. Matt.
Yo, what up, big dog? What up, what up?
Where are you calling from? You do mortgages. I already know what you do for a living. I see your email.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Calling from Oregon, brother.
Or another Oregon.
I seen that lady post on there and I was like, oh man, Oregon representing.
Go, what is it, Ducks?
I'm a Duck fan, absolutely, man. Or the Seahawks, we're going professional for sure.
Cool, man. So what's going on?
We're just looking to, I'm gonna jump in here, bro. I've been following you online. I know what's up and seen your stuff, and so I've had some pretty good success with online marketing. I'm pretty versed, but I've focused a lot of that on real estate lead generation, mortgage generation. That's just kind of been my niche, and just looking to get into more residual income versus transactional based income. So, but just kind of getting an understanding. Like, let's say that I wanted to make 10 grand next month. What am I looking at to start off with an ad budget? Because I'm assuming most of these affiliate programs, as most, offer a 30 to 60% profit margin. So what are you thinking? I mean, I don't know the programs that you're looking to promote, that you're pushing. I know obviously they may be some nutraceutical type stuff, health, wealth, all that fun stuff, but trying to figure out a realistic good ad budget to get this thing rocking and rolling.
Totally. Again, I'll go over your stuff. You're rad. You're speaking my language. So usually these are things I'd say in the course. Realistically, so I have friends that do mortgage lead generation too. You know, it's badass space. When I was working for when I was an analyst, I was actually doing data analysis for a mortgage company. Okay. A large one. So what you're looking at, generally speaking, as an affiliate marketer, your margin should be about 50, or your ROI should be, or your margin should be about 50%. So if you spend $5,000, to make $10,000 revenue, your aim should be 5. Okay, and as you know, that might sound crazy, but as you build a business and you have employees and you have an office and you have overhead, because some people don't stop. Some people will build businesses where they're making millions of dollars per month. I have a friend here in Santa Monica. He does about $1 to $2 million per month as an affiliate marketer.
He's spending $400,000 or $500,000.
Exactly. So you're spending about, to make 10,000, you want to say you should be spending around 5,000 if you're doing things right. So the next thing of that is how to set up your campaigns. You should spend about $100 at a time. You shouldn't be, it's not like you're going to spend $5,000. You're going to spend $100 and see what you get back.
Of course, yeah, and you're split testing and so forth, for sure. You're
not, you're not, you don't start doubling down until you're making money. That's the thing. It's not like you have to throw in 5,000 to make 10 and risk 5,000. It's you're throwing in 100 at a time, and you're seeing, okay, did I get, you throw in $100, and you're like, I have to get 10 good mortgage leads or whatever.
No, I mean, you're talking my language. I started off at like $120 a lead for a mortgage, and then got myself down to like $13. So, and that was all split testing, running different stuff, running different ad sets and so forth. So totally get that. And that's kind of what I was figuring as well. So
any other
after that, I think that was pretty much it. You said ClickFunnels already have, so that's not really necessarily needed. But yeah, man. Well, that's pretty much it, bro. If you're out here in Portland, dude, you know Twan, don't you? Big homie Twan.
I've heard of him.
That's an Asian dude that runs V Media.
Cool.
Affiliate
I'm
marketing.
sure he's a badass. I'm sure he's a badass.
Yeah, he's out in my neck of the woods. If you're ever out in Portland, bro, hit me up, man. I know a lot of people out here. We're always having a good time. Come out here and ride some dirt bikes or quads.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Have a good one, Matt. Any other questions, guys? Guys, throw in your questions. I'm going to start calling people out. CPA networks do I recommend? Leon, are you in? The first network I recommend is ClickBank. I already showed you guys, but you guys, I talked about the second inside. What is holding me back? I want to see guys, let's bring on Mo. Mo Bush. Mo Bush, you're up. Mo? You're live. You coughed. Mo Bush. Oh, is he not up? Get your hand raised. Mo, you're live. Oh, I don't know. Had his hand raised. I will ask Dijon, I will ask them if they have mic. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? I will take a few more questions, or else we're going to cut this off soon. So, Dijon, thanks. Save both of our time. Dijon.
Yes, sir.
You have a mic. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm just chilling, dude. I bought Ricky's the book trades thing, so I got so many courses I bought, man. I'm a super optimist, so I'm just like, I bought way too many, man. But I love this one, and it's cool, man. You're a cool guy, but yeah, I just I don't want to have a heart attack out here, but
Wait, hold up. Where are you calling from, and what do you currently do for a living?
I'm in Minnesota. I'm a translator. I'm actually from Serbia, so I'm translating, yeah, man. So I'm entrepreneuring as well. But yeah, I bought so many courses, man. I'm just looking into all these things. But I like this one. I may want to do this at a later date. Like I know you want the full commitment, so I don't want to, I don't want to do it.
What's been holding you back from being full time as an internet marketer?
Oh, dude, I'm just starting from the bottom. I'm an immigrant, so I haven't even gotten one course to work. So I like the book trades one right now. So after that, man, you might be up next. So
what's been holding you back from getting any of them to work?
I'm full time, bro. I'm full time interpreting. Then I'm working out. Then I got family stuff. Then you know what I mean. Just all time investment. God is number one, and that all these things require time, man. So it's slowly but surely.
When are you going to change that story around? That's a nice excuse, but I'm not buying it.
Well, hey, man.
That was a pretty weak job of convincing me about those excuses.
Hey, man, if you wanna take over my life instead of my desktop, you know what I mean? You can find out, bro.
Well, cool, man. Well, best of luck to you. And yeah, all the best. And focus.
Right. And so I can get this at a later date, right? It'll just be full price.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I'm in.
All right, dude. God bless.
Awesome. D Quinn, you'll want to email support at johncristani.com and let them know who to add for the additional login. Okay. I just sent you the link. It's on the screen. So any other questions? Pam, I see you have a question. Then I'm going to wrap this up, people. Pam?
Hello.
Hey, where are you calling from, or what do you currently do for a living?
This is Pam. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you sound great. You look fantastic.
You're looking at me? Oh no. Oh, great.
What?
I'm a school teacher. I'm in Oklahoma, but I just moved back from China from 4 years.
Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, nobody else sees you, just me though.
Oh, cool.
I'm not broadcasting your.
Yeah, because I don't have my makeup on. Okay.
So what is your question?
Well, I keep clicking on your link and nothing happens. So I'm excited and I want to join up. And I have a PayPal account. So I just give you my PayPal account and you don't debit it for like 6 months. Is that true?
You shouldn't be giving people your PayPal accounts. I'm going to give you. I'll copy paste the link again in there.
I'm confused. I don't know how to join this.
Okay. Well, I'm going to copy paste the link, and then there's the sign up. And then you'll just sign up and you'll follow the directions. But you don't want to be giving your PayPal accounts out to people. Let me get this link over to you. And
okay, so explain. I thought. Okay, explain it again. How?
So I'll run through exactly. I just sent the link to you.
You sent a link to me to my email.
I sent the link in the chat, but you can send, basically, if you're having problems signing up, you can just write an email right now to support@johncristani.com.
Okay.
Okay, see that right there?
Okay.
And they'll make sure to get it sent to you. Okay. Yeah, you'll arrive at a page like this.
Okay.
And the discount will be active through at least midnight tonight, where I'm on Pacific time. So it's 8 o'clock over here. Then you just select if you're doing credit card or PayPal. Okay.
Okay, so it debits my account tonight, is what you're saying?
I believe so. I don't know. I don't know exactly how credit cards or PayPal work, but that's what I'd imagine.
Okay.
If you need to reserve till like tomorrow or something, you can send an email to my support and just let me. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
That's good. And you speak Chinese? Ni hao?
Ni hao. No, actually, I was an English professor there for like 4 years, and I had wonderful Chinese friends that took really good care of me.
Oh, that's cool. Cool. Well, I'm going to be moving on to other questions. Great speaking to you, though. And yeah, just send an email to support. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Cool. Guys, questions. Throw them out. And I will just finish up. I'll take one last question. Dijon, I want to see your name in the freaking newspapers, man. Come on, make this stuff happen. Make it happen. Trying. What did Yoda say? What did Yoda say? There is no try. So guys, I'm going to end this up. So I'm just going to leave you with, here's the attendance bonuses. Now make a screenshot of this slide or click print screen on your computer to save a screenshot of this slide so that you have this link here. Those are the attendance bonuses for attending. Okay, so that link is the attendance bonuses. Now, I'm going to end with one of my favorite quotes. And this quote is from The Matrix. It was spoken by the character Morpheus, who was Samuel L. Jackson. And he said, you take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. And you take the red pill and you stay in Wonderland, and I will show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Now, the thing about this quote is, I believe when he says the blue pill, he means lack of faith, lack of belief in oneself. And just like that, in this webinar, you can go home and you can say, John showed all these crazy people making lots of money, and, you know, I'm sure they are making money. He's not making those people up, and he's shouting all these big numbers. He's making money, and, you know, maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but he's definitely really successful. And you could say, but, you know, he says he's giving you ads that where it can't be that good. It can't actually be working right now. This can't. Maybe I'll find something better in 6 months or a year. Maybe I'll get a raise. Maybe I'll get a promotion. Maybe I'll make enough. Maybe I'll win the lottery. Maybe I'll invest in a cryptocurrency and it'll do well. Whatever. And you could believe whatever you want to believe. Go back to your regular life. Forget about this. Go back to, or you could take the red pill, and the red pill, I believe, stands for belief in oneself, actually. And you can see how this crazy world outside of, you know, jobs and outside of getting paid hourly wages really exists. It really exists, and it's happening all across the world. And it's only the best time to start, if you're wondering, the best time to start, you're right, it was yesterday. But the second best time to start is right now. Okay, the best time to start an internet business was yesterday. But the second best time is right now. What you have is an incredible opportunity. I'm very sincere about this. The success has been amazing of this program working, and it's insane. My dedication is to making sure that you are being given everything you need to make money online, to have a business that converts, that have ads that work, that has pre-sale page, everything. My dedication to making sure that you have everything that works to convert, to make money, is, you have no idea. I have more anyone here, any single one of the people here on this webinar, I have more dedication to making sure that everyone here has the resources to succeed than anyone. I will, you know, I play hard, but I also work hard. I will outwork anyone here to make sure that my students, my tribe, my people have the tools, the system, everything necessary, the ads that is necessary to make lots of money. And it is making lots of money, and people are becoming very successful. I've created millionaires here. So you can, if you have belief in yourself, if you're ready to do something that works, really make this happen, this is it. You're not going to get anything better than this. Where we're going, again, this is a sentence tonight. The ad network promotions and all that stuff. Not once people hear about that stuff, once word gets out about that, it's going away. The discount you've been given, going away. And the fact that everything we have works right now, and all you need to go out is copy it, throw it up, is unbelievable. But it's happening. And it's pretty exciting too. So looking forward to seeing some of you on the Friday training. To those of you who joined, awesome. Both myself, my team, and Ricky's team obviously are going to be involved in helping you get set up. I look forward to really serving you and taking this to the freaking moon. To the freaking moon. We're living in a crazy time, and there is a lot of money out there for everyone to get. And I'm looking forward to helping you guys get on the receiving end of it. This little machine that's in front of you right now, the desktop or the laptop or whatever you're using, this is your tool. This is your tool. This is your office. This is what you're going to use to make money. I'm going to show you how to manipulate this machine, what to click, where to do to make this make money. So great speaking to you guys. Again, if you're looking to get started, again, you're getting a full training course. I'm explaining everything. You're getting the data, the buyer's data, so you know exactly who to send your ads to. You're getting ads that work. You're getting pre-sale pages that make people want to buy whatever product you're recommending, and you're getting the affiliate networks where you get the products to recommend and the affiliate networks pay. And you're getting weekly live trainings, okay, with me every single week. So you have a guarantee, all that stuff, guys. Awesome. Good speaking with y'all. Talk to you soon. I'm gonna head back to my porch, and until Friday, let the journey begin. Looking forward to speaking with you guys then. Have a good rest of the night, day, whatever, wherever you are. See you guys. Bye.